What's going on, people? Welcome to Nick J. Francis' channel once again. Riyadh season, big fight ahead. Anthony Joshua, Daniel Dubois. I'm not going to lie. I don't think we're going to be here for very long, blood. You know what I'm saying? It's just like that.
Might be the shortest live that we've ever done, fam.
Yeah, 100%.
That's why I was telling this guy to go live from early, because I knew this AJ fight weren't going to last long, bro.
I've been so busy, bro. I had to get a nap. Had to sleep. Man's just ordered some food. Boy, we might even be here all watching, eating the food after watching Liam Gallagher performing that, because this fight...
It's going to be longer than the performance. That's a fact, fam.
Yeah. I mean, I've gone pretty all in on AJ first half of the fight. I just think he's had 12 world title fights, 10 of them for unifications, lots of experience. He's had his losses and bounced back. Dubois has somewhat bounced back. It's interesting, actually. I'll say this. The last 5 fights they've both lost to Usyk. And the level of competition, I think maybe AJ's is a bit better, but there's not a lot in it.
What do you mean?
Their last 5 fights.
Who?
AJ and Dubois' last 5 fights. AJ's got Franklin.
I think Dubois fought at a higher level. Hergovic is a better win
than Hellenius.
But is it a better win than Walling though?
That's what I'm saying. You got Hergovic and Hellenius. You got I know Ngannou's not a boxer, but you got Francis Ngannou in there. Franklin's in there.
Walling.
Hellenius is in there, and then his fights. Do you know what I mean? Other than Hergovic, who else has he got? He's got some really low.
Gerald Miller.
Yeah.
Usyk loss.
Yeah.
Trevor Bryan. Yeah.
I think it's like that, because I was trying to think since their losses, other than Usyk, on the bounce back, what's it been saying?
I think they've both been good though.
That's what I'm saying.
I think their best wins have come after the Usyk loss.
Yes.
I mean, Walling, for AJ, is probably his best win.
Yeah.
Obviously, people say Ngannou, but come on, bro, let's have some self-respect.
Yep.
And what's the next?
For AJ.
For Dubois. Dubois is would have been Hergovic and Gerald Miller.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Yeah. So I can see obviously a puncher's chance. I can see Dubois. Sorry, man's just looking at Kate Abdo and getting distracted. I can see.
No, come on, fam. That's Malik Scott's wife.
I don't know Malik Scott. That's not my brethren.
Yeah, bro. Good night, school.
Is that your brethren?
No,
oh, okay.
I'm just telling you that ship sailed, fam.
What, married women don't cheat?
Huh?
Married women don't cheat?
Married women ain't gonna cheat, bro.
How do you know that? She only been married a minute, bro.
Bro, I'm surprised she married Malik Scott.
Why?
Because this guy's known for diving, fam. This guy's known for taking dives and
maybe dived into the pom pom blood.
Maybe, bro. Bro, he might be. He's American, innit? Them American men are freaky.
Yeah, they love that, bro. See what I'm saying? But yeah, I mean, other than a puncher's chance, Dubois, if you were in Dubois' corner, what would you advise? Because he can't really stay at distance. He can't really rush him. So what would you advise him? You're the technical guy.
Well, he's got to be responsible. He's got to, for me, if I'm Dubois, I got to be very active with the jab, head and body with it. To ask Dubois to be defensively sound is like asking Anthony to use his right foot. It's just these two things ain't gonna happen.
Yeah.
So sometimes his whole entire career, his offense has been his defense.
Yeah.
That's gonna have to be the case in this one as well.
Yeah.
If you try to take it down the stretch, it's just going to be a matter of time before you get opened up. So your best chance is early.
Yep.
Whilst you're fresh.
Himanshu's here. Shout out Himanshu.
Shout out, bro. Whilst you're fresh, whilst you're whilst you got all your faculties, and AJ's still probably gonna figure you out.
Has Dubois got all his faculties though? Even now, the fight ain't even started. He ain't got all his faculties.
It's gonna be better now than it is in round 7, 8, and 9.
He ain't seeing round 7, 8, and 9.
No, but he can't look at it like that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's got to look at it like, bro, I'm going in there fresh. So I'm looking to feint with my right hand and be active with my left hand.
Yeah.
Hopefully, these are things that are going to keep AJ honest and create an opening, and you get confidence as you go through the fight. Because if he tries to go in there and try and bum rush him, bro, it's kind of pointless, bro.
We're just seeing the fights from earlier. Unanimous decision for Josh Padley. Sorry, majority decision for Josh Kelly. unanimous decision for Anthony.
Kakashi. I'm so pissed, bro. I'm just pissed. But let's move on because I don't even want to talk about it. I'm trying to distract myself from other things.
All right, cool. Is there any chance? Would you advise someone like Dubois to counterpunch? Is that even an option for Dubois? Because I think that's where AJ could potentially be. AJ is very good at counterpunching.
I'd more say that for AJ.
Yes, AJ is very good at counterpunching, but I think the best chance Dubois might have is to let AJ engage first and try to counterpunch.
I don't think so.
I
think he's got to try and touch AJ with something early, get him a little bit honest. AJ...
What's the earliest we've seen AJ on the receiving end of damage?
Round 1 against Povetkin.
Yeah.
Round 1 against Povetkin.
Going back a long way, though.
No, but he got hit with some big shots against Usyk in the first fight, in the early rounds. He got caught with a big shot against Dylan White in the second round.
Yeah, again, that's a long time ago.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying, like, bro, as the fight goes on, I'm not thinking the fight's gonna get any better for Dubois. I think it's only gonna get better for the more polished and seasoned fighter. Yeah, not the person who Dubois is a kamikaze type fighter. Very bad defense, but he's got power. Yeah. So he's got to try and bring it into a firefight with AJ and hope his shot lands before AJ one does. Yeah. Because if it's a polished boxing match, Dubois is gonna get caught with too much shots because he's just not fundamentally sound enough. Yeah. Yeah.
Himanshu's got a question. He says, guys, if Usyk beats Fury again, is he the best heavyweight since Lennox Lewis?
He's already the best heavyweight since Lennox Lewis. Yeah. I mean, he don't even have to beat Usyk again. He don't have to beat Fury again. Yeah. He beat Fury already. He's already the best heavyweight since Lennox Lewis. Yeah. I mean, you could even argue, there will be some that make the argument that he's a better heavyweight than Lennox Lewis. You know, I mean, I definitely would say he's had a better career than Lennox.
Yeah, he's better career, maybe not specifically as a heavyweight. He hasn't had too many fights at heavyweight, so I maybe wouldn't make that argument. But yeah, he's definitely already the best since Lennox Lewis, 100%.
Yeah, I mean, that's not even... It's a shadow, not even a doubt in that. I mean, the only person
that might have had that conversation for would have possibly been Tyson Fury, and he's the person that he's beaten.
Tyson Fury or Vitali. I know. Like, those are the only... I mean, the reason
fine.
The reason I say Vitali is because obviously he's lost fights, but he went on that long run. So did Vladimir. Vladimir lost to AJ and Fury, whereas...
Yes. And Usyk's beat them both.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you know what I mean? So he's definitely over. He's definitely over things. So.
I mean, he's the best fighter of this era, which is the most important thing. You know, I think it's difficult to compare eras, especially when hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, everyone in the comment and in the video, whatever. He's definitely number one in this era, and that's the most important thing. To compare the previous era to this one, I don't think it's easy to do.
I know you're saying we shouldn't compare eras. Who's gone up against the tougher competition? Which era was better?
Do you mean?
Lennox Lewis or the current era of heavyweights?
It's difficult to say because obviously with Lennox Lewis, you look at his fights, like you got the Tyson fight, but Tyson was past his best. Holyfield, some will argue Holyfield was past his best as well. You got the David Tua fight, Klitschko fight, who else? Galotta, Andrew Galotta. Yeah. Fraser Ruddock. Those are some of his best wins. I think when you look at Usyk, I would say Usyk fighting his heavyweight run, I definitely would say he's been up against it more than Lennox. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Whereas Lennox, I think, for most of those fights, he's pretty much the favourite.
Yeah. Something I've been enjoying in the run-up to this fight is the beef. I don't know if you've seen on Twitter, a lot of the beef happens on Twitter. I know you're not really active on Twitter like that, but Devin Haney was cussing Eddie Hearn on Twitter, saying that he asked for tickets and couldn't get tickets. So Eddie Hearn went back and said, brother, you asked me for tickets at 6 o'clock this morning. What are you talking about? And then Conor Benn has posted a picture looking at the fight saying sitting in Devin Haney's seats. And so they started going back and forth. What's it called? He was tweeting Devin Haney saying something about Haney, you and at all these Diddy parties and all this kind of stuff. So he's like, Conor Benn.
No,
Yes,
bro.
they're going back and forth on Twitter. Then have you seen the beef with Ben Shalom and Eddie?
Yeah.
Have you seen the beef with Ben Shalom and Eddie?
Yeah, I've been seeing
that. And Eddie's like looking to get like threatening him like on a physical thing. Like it's mad, bro.
Oh my days! That means the relationship between Eddie and Devin's done.
But this is what we were talking about before: is that who can put their arm around Devin Haney? We can see that he's struggling. He's 25, 26 years old, still a relatively young guy. A lot of pressure. Who can put their arm around this guy and support him and stuff like that? It just looks like he's just cutting more and more ties with more and more people. We see Bud Crawford there sitting next to Conor McGregor. A pound for pound great, sitting next to a clown.
Sitting next to a junkie.
Yeah, 100%.
And I don't know got that. I don't know who that white gal is next to.
That must be his missus.
Or maybe a rented one for the evening.
Nah, sure, not on camera, surely. Surely not on camera.
What do you mean?
Surely not on camera. Nah, that must be his missus.
Bro, that might not be his missus, bro.
Himanshu said, Nick, people forget Usyk cleaned out the cruiserweight division 2. Yeah, and there's killers in there. Gassy,
I definitely don't forget that. I think his cruiserweight run is probably what makes him Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
I think obviously people are gonna remember the Fury and AJ fights, but for me, the cruiserweight run was ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like this, and he doubled back.
Look what Himanshu's saying about your boy. Look, put that comment up.
What?
The bottom one. Man said
to be fair, I wouldn't put an arm around Haney. He might get knocked down.
Your boys get listen.
I don't
defend your boy.
I don't understand why everybody hates Devin Haney. Like I don't need to defend him, bro. He's a former undisputed champion. He's a 2-weight world champion. Why does he need my defense?
It's Conor Ben.
Most of the people that are talking, like, how can Conor Ben really talk to Devin? Devin achieved way more than him, bro. How you gonna let's keep it real. Elephants don't beef with ants, bro. Like the people who are literally this. Eddie Hearn's never had an undisputed champion before, so he's bad mouthing Devin. You can't bad mouth. That was Canelo was undisputed on PBC, bro. When he beat Caleb Plant for the undisputed title, that was on PBC. That weren't on Matchroom Show.
Chris Eubank there.
So all of that Devin Haney slander, I don't get it, bro. Devin don't beat Tank, but Devin don't beat Tank.
Basically, it just means Devin don't beat Tank in his opinion.
He might not, but if they both retire now, I know who's going into the Hall of Fame, and I know who ain't. It doesn't matter. Like,
well, Rance was making the point. We were on Rance's channel yesterday, breaking down some of the recent boxing drama. Rance is making the point that they have two different motivations, and that Tank is only interested in making his money and getting out of the sport.
Okay, that's fine.
And Devin's chasing the legacy stuff. So
that's fine. That's fine. But here's the thing: Tank's making it seem like one can't go without the other. You can make money and still be Hall of Famer. Floyd did it. You know what I'm saying? So you can't say that. Floyd beat more world champions than anyone in history. He also made the most money. So it's not like one goes without the other. The truth is, Devin isn't as an exciting fighter as Tank. We know that. That's a fact. But he's achieved more.
He's more exciting than Shakur.
Yeah, he's more exciting than Shakur. But he's achieved a lot more than Tank. So all of this Devin Haney stuff, I don't get it. Like, how can you, bro? This guy's undisputed. You can't talk. You can't.
Not anymore.
No, he's not. Then, but he was. He didn't lose it in the ring. He relinquished it. Yeah. Devin don't beat Tank. He said, "Who do you think Devin will fight next?" I don't know. I was hoping it was gonna be Liam Paro in Australia, but as Liam Paro works with Eddie Hearn, and it don't seem as if him and Eddie Hearn have a good relationship anymore. But he wants tickets. Does that mean he's in the UK?
I don't know. Maybe. But I think Eddie's a professional. I don't think that will stop.
No, it will stop Devin.
It will stop Devin. That's fine. That's on Devin. But that won't stop.
That is funny. Devin Haney said, "Excellent seat."
Do you think he'll stay at 140 or move up?
Huh?
Do you think he'll stay at 140 or do you think he'll move up?
I think he should stay at 140 for the right fights. I think when you achieve what he's achieved so early in your career, you can almost cherry pick. You know what I'm saying? Because he won the belt at 140 pounds. He got rid of it. You know what I'm saying? He showed no interest in keeping it. So for me, that just shows me that you're just gonna pretty much do what you want to do. Like, he's not doing what he done previously. Like when he was at 100 and when he was at lightweight, you could clearly see he had clear plans. I want to win the undisputed title and I want to defend it. I want to fight Lomachenko. Then he offered the fight to Shakur. You know what I'm saying? You could clearly see he had a clear identity of what he's looking to do. Now, I think he's just, I don't know where he is, bro. He's in a dark place, isn't it? He's in a dark place.
It's funny because you see Teofimo do a similar thing. He kind of crashed out and was struggling when he lost. But yeah, now we're seeing him on the same spiral. AJ had a bit of a spiral after he lost. You know, has this always been a thing that people spiral after losses? Has this always been a thing that people spiral after losses? Or are these
what people need to understand is boxing is a different sport. The mindset that you need to become an elite fighter, you almost have to have an element of delusion.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because your idea is that you're the greatest. You know what I'm saying? Every time you go in the ring, you believe that you're the greatest.
Yeah.
Once you lose, the person that you see in the mirror is no longer someone you recognize. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So you got to come to grips with that. We've seen it with like people like Prince Nassim. When he lost, like, nah, bro, I'm done. I can't continue. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, there's certain people, unless you have an excuse or built an excuse, it's very difficult. You know, Wilder spiraled out of control. You know, so it takes a certain mindset.
Spence hasn't been back, has he?
No, Spence hasn't been back.
Billy Joe Saunders hasn't been back.
Billy Joe Saunders hasn't been back. Neither has Charlo. You know, so some people, they don't deal with defeat well. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So for me, Devin is just one of those people who's just but it's different for him because he does have an excuse.
Yeah.
When you get beaten and there's no excuse.
Look at his excellency coming in with the jabs, you know. Why does this guy crack me so much joke, man?
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, yeah. I wish I could meet him still.
I'm sure you'll meet him. When you're out in Saudi, I'm sure you'll meet him.
I'm in London. He's in London.
He's at Devin Haney.
Yeah. Bro.
Himanshu's asking, heavily motivated Devin Haney versus a fully motivated Teofimo.
Depends on the weight class.
At 140.
140?
Yeah.
Devin.
I still lean towards Devin, but it's a great fight.
Devin, I mean,
it's a great fight.
I think stylistically, Devin will call. I mean, obviously, people are looking at the Ryan Garcia fight. I mean, yeah, I'm going to say it's easy for him, but I feel like what people don't understand is, and I've said this many times, up until the first knockdown, Devin's winning that fight 5-1 on every scorecard. On every score.
The Ryan Garcia fight.
The Ryan Garcia fight. He's winning the fight 5-1.
Yeah.
If you listen to the in-corner instructions in round 6, you know why he lost that fight.
Yeah.
That just tells him to step it up. He gets caught in the following round. So,
what are you looking at? Trying to do a show, man's looking at his phone.
No, I'm looking at the.
Tell us what you're looking at, bro.
I'm reading Eddie Hearn's quote. He said, "You asked me for a ticket at 7 a.m. this morning. First, I look after my fighters. Ask someone else and drop the arrogance." Raw, that's mad.
It's all been kicking off, bro.
That is mad. You know why it's mad?
All been kicking off.
Because the fact that he said, I look after my fighters.
Yeah. But Haney's not been with him for a while, though.
No, I mean, him and Haney have always had like this mutual agreement where there was like a...
But Eddie Hearn always does this. He does the same thing with Dillian White. He's done it for years. When Dillian White has a bad time or gets popped dirty and they go to him, he goes, he's not my fighter.
Yeah, fact.
We have a fight-by-fight deal.
This guy's great at that.
100%.
He's great at that still.
That's like when man are beating a thing and then it's like, you know that girl's a hoe. That's not my girl.
Yeah, it's not my girl. Not my girl, bro. That's Facts, bro.
Yeah, I'm saying that's just what it is.
Yo, that is mad. Devin did got punched up though. Was lovely to see. I don't know why. Why was it lovely to see? Why was it lovely to see? I don't know. You obviously like drunk and alcoholic fighters fighting. The reason why I like Devin is because Devin should be every boxing fan's favorite fighter. because this guy's shown throughout his whole entire career and a genuine interest to fight the best fighters.
Hey, man, let me ask you a question. You enjoy seeing Devin Haney lose, that's fine. Do you support Ryan Garcia? Because for me, there's two things that are strange in this Devin Haney situation. One, enjoying watching someone like Devin lose. That's one thing, right? And maybe you don't like Devin Haney. More people don't like Devin because they prefer Shakur, they prefer Tank for whatever reason. That's fine. But we can't support Ryan Garcia. And the more we laugh and celebrate Devin's downfall, we are inadvertently boosting the stock of Ryan Garcia. And we can't boost the stock of people that are going to cheat in the sport.
But here's the thing. The reason why I don't like... and I love Shakur as a fighter. And I like Tank as a fighter. But the reason why I've always put Devin on a pedestal above those two is a pure and simple reason of what they represent. Devin Haney has shown me throughout his entire career that he wants to fight the best available opponents. Tank has shown me he wants to make the most money. I personally, I'm not making none of that money. So the thing is, if I praise Tank for doing what he's doing, then it will encourage other fighters to do what Tank's doing. The behavior that Devin Haney is showing is beneficial more for us as boxing fans, because we see unifications when people forget Devin was the person who chose Lomachenko. Devin Haney then doubled back and said, "Alright, cool, Shakur 70-30." Shakur then said 50-50 when Devin had all the belts at 130 pounds.
Yeah, that was ridiculous.
So he's the one that's willing to fight. Then he said, "Cool, I'm going to give up my belts at 135. I move up to 140. Who's the best available opponent? Regis Prograis." That's what I'm saying. When you show a clear kind of hunger and desire to fight the best available opponent. Remember, all of them man could have went Australia. You know, Shakur could have went Australia. Like Tank could have went Australia. Tank even said it in an interview. He can keep the belts. I don't want the belts. You know what I'm saying? So for me, that's someone who clearly shown an indication to fight for money and not for legacy. Whereas Devin Haney is someone who's fought for legacy. So that's why I've always been a fan of Devin.
And Loma did not beat him.
I don't, bro. He cheated.
That's about supporting Ryan Garcia.
Loma beat him. He didn't. It's a close fight, but like people keep saying he beat him. Well, he didn't. I mean, it's very clear that he didn't, because
we might have to do like a fight breakdown for that fight at some point and score it round by round.
We can,
because people seem to not.
But
you score the fight round by round. If you score the fight by highlights, Loma won. But if you score the fight round by round,
that's what it is.
Devin Haney won.
The thing is, because the rounds that Loma won, what he won so wide, people think that's how you win. It's not by how much you win a round by. It's still 10-9. Unless you get a knockdown, it's still 10-9. If I barely win 7 rounds and you win 3 rounds massively, comprehensively, that's still only 3 rounds. That's not how you score a boxing fight. So, and I remember Rance was saying, well, he barely beat Loma. He beat Loma. People only think he barely beat Loma, bro. Tank's last fight was Frank Martin. We can't be calling people pound for pound and they're fighting lower level opposition. This is why I can't give Canelo that credit. You can't have someone like Bivol and Beterbiev fighting each other, and in the same breath you're fighting Belanga and you're saying you're a better fighter. That don't wash for me.
Anthony Yard can't be in pound for pound rankings because just because he beats a fighter by knockout, but that fight is ranked way lower than Beterbiev and Bivol, so he jumps over there.
No, that's not how boxing works. You know what I'm saying? Like, people.
This is what happens when man have a favorite fighter. They'll break all the rules for their favorite fighter. When man have a favorite fighter, they will break all the rules. It's funny, in the last 24 hours, I've had 2 conversations. One conversation about boxing. The same conversation twice. Alice asked me about Mike Tyson. I was talking about who's the greatest fighters ever, and she was like, "Is Mike Tyson the greatest fighter ever?" And I said, "No." I said, "No." And she was like, asking me about modern heavyweights or whatever, and I was like, "Bro, probably you're looking at Lennox Lewis." Said Mike Tyson is my favorite fighter.
You said Lennox Lewis is the best heavyweight ever?
No, we're talking about different eras, and I was of that era, Lennox. And I said, and on the headset last night when I was playing PlayStation with my boys watching the fight, they're not boxing fans. So my boy said to me as well, he's like, "Oh, who's like the most dangerous heavyweight ever? Would you say?" Like, would you say like Mike Tyson or someone? I was like, no, like Mike Tyson would not be. He's my favorite fighter. But I was saying the brand and the image he has. You go online, you go on YouTube, you look at highlights, you look at devastating knockout highlights and all this kind of stuff. It's going to be all early Mike Tyson fights more than Lennox Lewis fights. It's going to be all that kind of stuff. So people that are not into boxing think that Mike Tyson is greater than Lennox Lewis, but he's not.
Who would you say the most dangerous heavyweight of all time?
I mean, it's heavy. I don't like this conversation about heavyweight because it's so dependent on the day. Like, I feel like the lower weight classes have a little bit more consistency, but the most dangerous heavyweight of all time, Foreman's got to be in that conversation for sure. Just across power carrying across time. Foreman. You know what I mean?
Man was knocking out man in his 50s.
I was going to say we're still seeing man knock out man in his 50s. That's crazy.
Trust me. So and you look at some of his wins as well.
Foreman's got like the power of Wilder, but can box.
Trust me.
But he can box. They're both country boys, natural strength. You know
what people really underestimate about George Foreman? George Foreman's ability to cut off the ring.
Yeah.
What people don't understand is,
that era they could all move.
Even though Ali, I remember Ali's twinkle toes, bro.
Yeah.
Even though Ali rope-a-doped, he rope-a-doped because he was getting pinned against the ropes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He was able to cut off the angles and actually pin Ali on the ropes.
Other than Sonny Liston, that era they could all move. Joe Frazier could move. Yeah, obviously Ali could move. George Foreman could move. Ken Norton could move. They were all great boxers. They're all great movers. All great movers. Is that Devin there? That's Devin on the right next to Bud.
Nah, definitely not.
Is that not Devin?
Nah, Devin is at his yard, bro.
Bro, I need to. Who's another light skinned blockhead fighter? I'm serious. I'm serious. When you say, because like, as it come into frame, I want the camera to move back. It's just showing fucking McGregor, man. Move, man. It's a boxing event. Move, man. So you can see.
No, but then why would he be debating with?
I don't know, but he could have got a ticket last minute.
It is Devin.
That's what I told you. I told you. I told you. I see a light skinned blockhead, and I know it's Devin.
Bro, he's just talking shit. He's probably bantering with Eddie Hearn now.
Yeah, maybe.
Bro, he's probably talking shit, bro.
But I mean, also it's Devin Haney. He could get a ticket. He could get a ticket.
This guy's a millionaire.
He's a multi-millionaire. He can get like, he could. Like, it's not a problem.
No, but he wouldn't be talking shit about Eddie and Eddie's there. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
No, I mean in that way.
Nah,
Eddie's Devin's a pull-up type of guy. Him and his dad, but they'll pull up to you right there and then.
100%. Hopefully his dad's not there.
Who's that calling big man's phone?
Yeah,
boys.
But
you have to just skip that out of the live.
Say no more. Say no more.
Mike Tyson isn't even a top 10 heavyweight of all time. No chance. I wouldn't. I'm gonna say this, and I know people ain't gonna like it, but when you look at, can we just have this debate now?
What?
Top 10 heavyweights of all time.
Can do, yeah.
For me, I would always put Ali number one. But some people won't. I will put Ali number one.
I'm trying to split greatest versus who I like.
So who would you put number one?
Of heavyweights that I like, I like brother.
No, so he wasn't gonna fall.
But every time you do that, you just let my laptop just fly onto the floor.
Never. So, alright, cool. You can do a short list.
The heavyweights that I personally love. Obviously, I'm a smaller guy. I'm like 5'8", 5'9", stockier build, and my favorite punch is my left hand when I was boxing. So Mike Tyson and Joe Frazier of that era would be my favorite. Joe Frazier would be my favorite of that era. Joe Lewis would be up there as well.
I was gonna say Joe Lewis. He would be my number two. I'd actually say Ali, Joe Lewis, Holmes.
Holmes. I might have Holmes a little bit lower.
You'd have Holmes lower?
I'd have Holmes a little bit lower.
For me, bro, I think he's the most rounded heavyweight of all time. If you were to break it down in terms of attributes, there's not one thing. Like, if you look at if you just had it in terms of attributes, I feel like Larry Holmes, you're building a heavyweight around some of Larry Holmes' attributes.
I get what you're saying, but in boxing that doesn't always translate, right? You can have someone that is very well rounded, and they could lose to someone who's just a knockout puncher, especially at heavyweight.
Yeah, no, you're right.
You know what I'm saying? You can have someone that's super well rounded, and then just lose. So it's like, I would still edge maybe Foreman over Holmes for me, even though Holmes might have a wider Like if you're looking at FIFA, you might have someone that's got like 80s
I know
in all
what you're
areas.
saying. I know what
but
you're saying.
Just 599s might be better than all 80s. That might not help.
I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. I mean that's if you wanted to have Foreman ahead of what's it called? I mean, I would have Foreman ahead of. I would have Lennox Lewis probably 5.
Yeah.
So I'd probably, for me.
Yeah.
I mean, that would be my front top 5. Ali, Joe Lewis, Lennox, Holmes,
Foreman and Holmes.
Foreman.
Yeah.
That would be my top 5.
Yeah.
And then I'd probably go Vitali, number 6. Vitali.
Over Fraser.
Yeah. Even though I love Fraser's fighting style, when you actually look at who Fraser beat and what Fraser accomplished, he was in a.
It was Ken Norton.
He didn't. Who would you say?
Klitschko.
Yeah, of course. I think Ken Norton's an underrated fighter though.
Yeah.
Because I just think in terms of accomplishments.
Yeah. Himanshu's asking us to go way back. What about Dempsey, Marciano, and Johnson?
Definitely not Dempsey and Marciano.
Yeah, I was going to say.
And Johnson, no, Jack Johnson, even though he's a pioneer, you look at how they fought. It's very, like, basic.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it was a very basic style.
A lot of the white fighters in them days that didn't... Any of the white fighters that didn't fight black fighters. And I know that Marciano did fight.
No, he fought them when they were in their 70s.
Yeah, but do you know what I mean? Like, any of the white fighters back in the day that wouldn't have fought black fighters, I would
Rocky Marciano had like... Rocky Marciano, for his 48-0, he's only fought in 7 world title fights.
Yeah.
2, he fought Ezard Charles, flipping... Joe Lewis and Jersey Joe Walker. Them man were in their 50s, fam. Them man were all old.
Joe Smaddy, we've just seen the tail of the tape here for AJ and Dubois. Dubois got a bit of like that Jesse Lingard syndrome where like man's 27. Like, he's still spoken about like he's a youngster and he's up and coming. And I know in heavyweight, but I didn't realize he's 27.
I thought he was.
I thought he was younger than that, personally.
I mean, he's definitely young for a heavyweight, isn't he? To have 20-something fights at 27.
He wasn't like an Olympian or anything like that. No. So yeah.
If you fight, cool, put it this way: if he fights another 2 years, yeah, I mean another 10 years.
How old are people when they go pro on average?
Depends what weight.
If then heavyweight. I don't want to compare him to like a Toma. 22?
Let's say 22, between the age of 22 and 24.
Yeah, okay. So he's been fighting for 5 years. That's 25. Okay, fine. Yeah, okay, yeah.
If you look at it like this as well, if he fights for another 10 years, at 2 fights a year, that's another 20
There's
fights.
no way Daniel Dubois fights for another 10 years.
Bro, he's 27.
He gets hit way too much, bro. He's already slow. He's naturally slow, don't get me wrong, but Donnie's already slowing down. Already at 26, the speech and the slurring, he gets hit constantly. There's no way he fights until he's in for 10 years. There's no way. I don't think he fights beyond 30. There's no way. There is no way.
Bro.
He's just going to be on it because he's not defensively, he's not sound enough. He's going to come up, he's going to eat way too much punishment and slow down. Unless he becomes like a Derek Chisora and fights way longer than he should.
No, but with Derek Chisora though, if you think about it, Derek Chisora's he's managed to preserve himself pretty well. For a guy that was taking damage from so early, like Mama got knocked out by DVD over 10 years ago.
No, his speech is gone. Derek's speech is completely gone.
No, he's still talking. Gone.
No, but it's incomprehensible, bro.
Bro, it's not as gone as flipping James Toney.
No, of course, but James Toney's he's been taking punishment for way longer.
Bro, he's been taking punishment for long, but Chisora's been taking punishment for long as well, bro.
Yeah.
Man, like Usyk, you know.
Hey, Mr. I Am Feel. Jeez, my guy.
You know,
it was mad seeing him live at the fight that day. It was sick. Sure. I'm not gonna lie. Seeing him, it was sick. Pizza's here. One sec.
You know what's mad, yeah? So, someone like Usyk, I don't know how I would feel having that level of money. I mean, that level of, not even that level of money, but that level of accolades. To be a 2-time undisputed champion, a two-time undisputed champion, beating AJ, beating Fury, and just being at the top of the world, bro. I don't even know how I would feel. I would just be so gassed, bro. Like the level of ego that I would have, the fact that he's so humble as a person, I have to just give him so much credit because I definitely wouldn't be showing that level of humility. Olympic gold medalist as well. He won the Muhammad Ali Trophy, the WSB World Series of Boxing, in the amateurs as well. He won the World Championships in the amateurs. Literally, this guy's on top of the world, bro. There's nothing in boxing that he hasn't won. And for you to just be chilling, so humble, bro. If I had that level of accolades, bro, I'd be out here living rich, bro. I'd be living the highest life ever. Looks like we're gonna hear some. I don't even know what Gallagher's supposed to be performing. I don't know when, but he's supposed to be performing soon. Man, like Tony Bellew in the LV, you know, that jacket looks cold. Man, like Joseph Parker. It's mad because Joseph Parker's a guy who, if you actually think about it and you think about the top level heavyweights that are around, that's one of the few guys that Usyk hasn't fought. And I actually wouldn't mind seeing a Joseph Parker Usyk fight. I actually think Joseph Parker's got not a great chance, but he's got a decent chance against Usyk. You know, his fighting style might cause Usyk a bit of problems. You know, moving and being off the back foot, it might cause Usyk a bit of problems. But he's probably one of the few heavyweights that I'd actually want to see Usyk fight if he fights on after Fury. Like, there's always talk that Usyk might retire, but if he does fight on after Fury, I'd actually love to see it.
Look how long it's taken for them to get to the main event.
This is how long it's taken to get to flipping Gallagher. Yeah. He is truly number one. None of that Crawford and Inoue talk. No, 100. I mean, I know why people say Crawford, because when you look at how he's won, but for me, I don't think it's a debate, bro. I think
the quality of opposition for Crawford is not there. The quality and consistency of opposition is not there.
No.
That's the thing.
No, not at all. Not at all. But I feel like a lot of people look at it from a perspective of how he fights.
Yeah.
Like, he fights such a great style. And he fights such a pleasing style. People like how Terence Crawford fights, but I can't see anyone being ahead of Usyk. If Parker and Joyce fight now, I think Parker beats him all. I think Joyce is done, bro.
I think Parker beats Joyce.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's obvious. I think that's
now he's saying that because Parker lost to Joyce before, but that's not how boxing works, fam. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, everyone.
That's my one.
Man, like Michael Buffy, you know.
Brother, look what man has done to the pizza.
Oh my days, fam.
Yeah, luckily it's pizza, so it's not too. If it gets mashed up, it's not too bad. But let's go.
Bro, this is a mad thing, fam.
Yeah, I bought 2 bottles of water. You only delivered 1, so you can have it. I'll drink something else.
No, but you bought Coke, though. You went in Pepsi.
No, I know, but I still wanted a water. I got no water. I don't drink tap water in it, so I ain't got no water.
Fam, Mama's out here playing the tambourine.
Are you a fan of Coldplay?
It's not Coldplay, bro. It's Oasis.
Oasis, sorry, same thing, bro.
No, I prefer Oasis. I prefer Oasis to Coldplay.
Sorry, man. That man had to go get some food, blood.
Let's head movement. What? Or let's head movement than a statue. 100%.
Who's that, Joe Joyce?
Yeah. I can't lie though. I don't think this does much for the heavyweight division.
What? It's fine.
Yeah. If AJ wins, what does that do? What does that really do?
Yeah, but this is what always happens when someone's undisputed. Slyly, there's potentially less money in boxers doing what we want them to do as purists and going and fighting for undisputed. If there is someone so dominant, that is less interesting from a promotional perspective. It's better that there's more different people mixing it up, like at lightweight. Because it's dead. Because then Usyk comes, clears the division, and then we start all over again.
In this case, we're not even starting all over again.
Luckily, because some of these men haven't fought each other. But in like the lightweight division...
No, but why I'm saying it's not starting all over again is because a lot of the names that are fighting on in heavyweight, they're just recycled names. You know what I'm saying? Whereas in lightweight, there's still a lot of unanswered questions. Even though Devin became undisputed, a lot of people said Tank was better, but he wasn't chasing belts. Shakur's better, and he didn't want to take the fight. So a lot of these guys, there was still a lot of questions. Whereas with the heavyweight division, Usyk was like, nah, bro, I want all the work. And it's probably because Usyk was the underdog. You know, people were trying to make undisputed between Fury, Wilder, and AJ the whole time. It's just that Usyk upset the apple cart.
Yeah.
And I said he would as well. I told if AJ,
I was just about to say, there was a time. It's mad to think now that there was a time when people thought, will his power translate to the heavyweight division? People were seeing him versus Chisora as like almost a 50-50 fight because at the time, because he was so much better, but Chisora was just big and strong and maybe not 50-50, but 60-40. People were really unsure about how that fight was going to go. Now looking back, that looks ridiculous, but at the time.
But you know what, yeah? If I was in AJ's management right now, I would, if I was in AJ's management right now, AJ would still have his belt. Because I would have told him to duck Usyk. I would have told him to duck Usyk because I knew Usyk was going to beat him. And I was more confident in Usyk beating Fury than I was in Usyk beating AJ. Because I didn't know how if Usyk had the punch resilience to...
Yeah, but AJ is more likely to knock him out than Tyson Fury is. Tyson Fury don't knock man out.
Boy. Pete, did you look at the Ngannou fight and get encouragement from that?
Yes, because AJ is a confidence fighter. That's the only reason. A confident AJ is very, very different from a gun-shy AJ. And it took him a little bit of time. That was like not quite the culmination, but there were a couple of fights. I know he couldn't stop Franklin, but there were a couple of fights where, you know, Helenius, he had to build up to the 9th round. They're super confident AJ can bang Helenius out in 4 rounds. But you have to take that time. Then to go in against Ngannou, you know, and AJ's a boxing man, right? So he knows that Ngannou can't box, but from a confidence perspective, that was a boost to me. You're better off, you know, where do you want to be with AJ if you're his coach? Do you want him to be underconfident and you're trying to build his confidence up, or do you want him to be overconfident and try to rein it back in? It depends on the kind of person that you are. I think
with someone like AJ, it's always better to be overconfident and rein it in.
I agree.
Because an underconfident AJ second guesses things, and I feel like the way he fights, I think heavyweights in itself, you would rather than be overconfident.
Correct. That's why I take confidence from the Ngannou fight, not because it's Ngannou, but because of the way that he will then move into his next fight and be a lot more confident.
Bruno, that guy's a fraud. This guy believes Bruno's the best player at Man United.
I thought you meant Frank Bruno.
Nah, Bruno Hernandez.
He is.
No, he's not. Bruno's dead, fam. Bruno is so dead.
He is dead, but he's still Europe's best player.
No, he's not.
Who's your best player?
Based on the season or in general?
In general. Don't say Marcus Rashford. Do not say Marcus Rashford.
Not Bruno.
Who is?
It's tough because we got a lot of shit ballers, but I'd probably say right now, as an all-round football player, I'd probably say Kobe. But
how can Kobe be, bro?
He's better than Bruno. Kobe's better than Bruno, bro.
Whatever, bro.
Kobe Manu.
His conversation's finished.
Kobe Manu. It's difficult because I would say Casemiro, but his legs are gone.
Casemiro?
He's better than Bruno, bro. Casemiro's better than Bruno.
You think a man with 19 appearances like Kobe Manu is better than Bruno Fernandes?
Bruno can't pass, so you got not a football player. Bruno's not a football player.
You got the most assists at your club.
Bro, you can't pass.
He's got the most assists and creates the most. I can say he can't pass.
He can't pass.
Okay.
He's got the lowest pass accuracy in the league. What are you talking
about? So, is Mohamed El Neni better than Bruno? He had 97% pass accuracy in his Arsenal career. 97%. Is he a better player?
Is he a better football player than...
I'm asking you. Is he a better player than Bruno?
Bro, it's debatable, fam.
Cool.
It's debatable, bro. Bruno's shit, fam. It's debatable.
Shout out Mohamed El Neni, man.
It's debatable. I would rather have any other 10 in the league than Bruno. Any other 10. Give me any other 10 other than Bruno Fernandes.
You have James Maddison over Bruno.
Every day of the week. Every day of the week. There's not a 10 in world football that I wouldn't have over Bruno Fernandes. Because Bruno Fernandes is the only 10 that I've ever seen in history that can only play 10. He can't play in any other position. This guy can't play centre mid. He can't play left wing. Can't play right wing. Can't play up front. He's literally so unversatile. It's unbelievable. Like this.
Didn't he used to play 8 in Portugal?
Right. I haven't seen him play successful in any position for Man United, but he's dead, fam. This guy's dead, fam. Bruno, I would. Who's your backup 10? Havertz.
Trossard.
Yeah, I'm having Trossard over Bruno every day of the week.
Yeah, of course. And Trossard's a gun man. That's not a disrespect. Trossard's a player.
Like,
Mount.
I'm having Mount over Bruno.
No, you're not, man.
I am.
I'm having Mount
over Bruno.
No, you're not. Now, say it without laughing.
I'm having Mount over Bruno. And the only reason I'm laughing because I know why you're asking that question, but I'm having Mount over Bruno.
No, you're not, man.
I am. I promise you I'm having Mount over Bruno. I'm having Mount over Bruno, bro. Bruno is dead. Bro, these people, you're a guy who, bro, I would hate to play football with you, bro.
Me?
Yeah.
Right.
Because you seem like a guy that likes, people who could just pass once every 10 times.
Definitely not.
You do. Because that's Bruno. That's literally Bruno.
I don't like Bruno. I don't like him. I think Bruno's average.
But you think Bruno's better than Kobe Mainoo?
Bro, I'm saying that's mad, bro. This is Kobe's first season, bro.
It could be his last season. I don't care. A better football player is a better football player.
We ain't seen enough. The sample size is too small.
The sample size is too big from Bruno to know that this guy's a useless football player, bro. Did you see him today?
No, I didn't watch it.
You didn't watch United?
I watched it. It was on, but I was napping because of the boxing.
Man is actually playing the shaker like he's doing something, bro.
Liam Gallagher. Was it Liam or no?
It's one of them.
One of them brothers, bro. I've always thought Oasis is overrated, personally. Their music just don't speak to me.
Them white men up north love them, though.
Yeah, Alice is saying she loves them. We were talking about this today. But it's the sound. It's the sound of a generation for them, innit? It's like,
I can't lie, though. I actually like Oasis still.
Alright.
Like, Wonderwall was a banger, fam.
Yeah, but that's one tune. Name me 5 tunes from them.
I can't.
That's what I'm saying.
But I can't name you 5 white men songs that I like in general, bro.
You can name 5 Coldplay songs.
No, I can't.
Can't name 5
Paradise.
Coldplay songs. Yeah.
That's it.
To be fair, a lot of their songs you won't know the names of. You'll know the songs though.
Bro, when it comes to like
Englishman music,
yeah. You don't. That's not for me, bro. Trust me.
I listen to all music.
Yeah,
I listen to so much different music.
You listen to gospel music?
Not really, apart from that.
Yeah, I know, because I know you. I know.
I do like. I know gospel music. I used to listen to gospel
This is
music.
being church, innit? So.
Yeah. It's been the choir at church and everything. Man, you say you mostly listen to rock and heavy metal. I like rock music a lot. I like the White Stripes. I like a lot of like more punk rock than that. I like metal. I do like some metal, can't lie.
I've never heard one metal song that I like. There's no rhythm to it, man.
There is, but of course there's rhythm to it. What are you talking about?
It's chaos music, fam.
Yeah, but there's rhythm in the chaos. That's the art of it. There is, bro. Evanescence, Breaking Benjamin. I listen to metal music.
What do you do to metal music? Just shake your head.
No, but I listen to metal when I'm in the gym.
No, but what? No. What do you do to if you're going to a heavy metal concert?
But I wouldn't go to a heavy metal.
No, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about in general.
Why? But you're talking to me. So why? Ask him, Andrew. Ask someone else. What are you asking me for?
You said you like that type of music.
But I listen to it in the gym.
Only in the gym.
I've never been to, bro. I don't even go to concerts. Period.
Is the only time you only listen to it in the gym?
In the gym, if I'm out for like my evening walks that I go on, like I don't really listen to it at my house.
Music.
Yeah. Or certain video games. Did you ever used to play Burnout driving game?
No.
And it was a driving game.
I know the game.
Yeah, you have to smash it up a bit, but like heavy metal music was sick for that because it was like an aggressive game. Like it was sick.
But whatever you're doing,
But
it's
depends
not,
on the
but
activity.
everything you
So-
just mentioned,
so-
everything you just mentioned doesn't require rhythm. That's why you listen to it. Because it doesn't
Going gym
require
requires rhythm.
Bro,
Going gym requires rhythm.
what you need it
When I'm
for...
when I'm skipping, I'll listen to metal music.
Lies.
No, but I'm not lying. But I'm not lying. Why would I lie about that?
Bro, how are you gonna keep rhythm to that chaos, bro?
It's not.
Nah, it's chaos.
There's a
music,
step
bro.
on that, bro.
That's why, you know, one of the main reasons why I don't like soca music is because it's Simon Says music, bro.
Nah, hold on a minute. Hold on. Wait. What's going on here?
I don't like soca music.
No, but why are you trying to disrespect the team, bro? Come on, bro. There's
What?
enough rhythm. It is Simon Says, but there's not. There's enough rhythm. There's enough rhythm in there.
There's rhythm in it. There's
Yeah.
But
Put up your foot and jump. Put up your foot and jump.
but Simon Says, bro.
It is all Simon Says.
There's some Zumba music, fam. Man, don't go Zumba. If I went Zumba, then I would listen to it, bro.
No, that's fact.
Man, don't go Zumba, fam. So, boy.
No, that is fact. This is what I'm saying. Look, we're here for like 20 minutes through this year because we're live streaming. You can't even hear what they're playing.
Yeah, you know the wickedest thing? I guarantee you any money that the fight's gonna be longer.
Shorter.
Just shorter than this.
Yeah. That's a bet we should have put on. Will the fight be shorter than the performance? Because it 100% will. But if you're here with us, big love.
Hit
Like
the
the
like
video.
button, subscribe button.
All of that good stuff.
Man, them are just eating right now. This is the most ghettoest live stream you'll ever be on, bro.
Would you not, like anyone that's in the comments here, obviously Himanshu's here, anyone else in the comments here, would you rather things be more like PC and structured, or do you prefer just a bit more chilled, a bit more ghetto? Yeah. Not scatty. Let's not go that far.
Next time there's a fight party at my house. Next time you wanna do that on a live stream.
Yeah.
Cool. We'll do that next time.
We'll need mics though, because there'll be enough noise.
Yeah,
so we'll need something. You know what I'm saying? Himanshu said chilled. I knew Himanshu was gonna say chilled anyway. I knew Himanshu was gonna say chilled.
Who's gonna bring AJ out?
That's a good question. Who's got a project coming out? Could it be Chipmunk? If he comes out of her eyes. So I see Chipmunk and Crept drop something. Could it be Nines? Nines is coming out of his final album before he retires. You listen to rap? You don't listen to rap.
I listen to Nines.
Now they're showing the full video. Did Warrington win?
He lost to Kakashi.
Yes!
On points.
I hate Warrington.
Swear.
Yeah. I hate everyone from Leeds.
You hate James.
He's not from Leeds. He's from Barnet.
But he supports Leeds.
But that's not what I said. I said I hate everyone from Leeds.
Why?
It's a show, bro.
So it's flipping Tottenham, but you don't hate everyone from Tottenham.
It's different. Huh?
But if you were ever fighting, what would you come out to?
I would come out to, depending on, obviously, I'm quite a powerful puncher. I don't want to say I'd be a knockout artist as such. I have knocked people out before and stopped them. But if I was that type of fighter, so I think it depends. You can't come out of something too scary if you're Floyd. Like, it don't really make no sense. But the ring walk I love the most, and obviously I'm a Mike Tyson fan, it was just the clinking chains.
Yeah.
No music, just the clinking chains of like, you as my opponent are about to descend into hell.
You know why it's mad?
But because he was a knockout artist and a scary fighter, that's why it worked. You'd have to be a certain fighter to make that work.
It's funny that you said that because the next question, because you know Beterbiev, he comes up to no music.
Yeah.
That for me, if you think about it, it makes sense.
No.
Someone like Beterbiev,
Killer.
I'm not listening to music, bro.
Killer. Beterbiev, the reason I like Beterbiev, he's sitting at home watching this fight right now. And Beterbiev is, how tall is he? 6 foot? 6 foot, 180 pounds. And he's sitting at home right now watching the fight thinking, I can knock these men out.
Trust me.
And truly in his heart believes that. Truly in his heart believes that. Now, he might not quite have the power to do it. Maybe not, because they are big guys. But that is why I like him.
The other day, I think you said it when we first previewed the fight. You said you don't think you've ever seen two stoic fighters like Bivol and Beterbiev. How stoic they're emotionless. Like you never see them.
Even Klitschko and that would have a little laugh, a little smile, a little something.
They're just emotionless. It's like
the animals they're mind over sharks. It's like nothing personal.
Nothing, yeah.
Nothing personal, bro.
Literally,
they'll kill you, and it's nothing personal, bro.
Like he was like, "Oh, what do you think about Beterbiev?" They asked Beterbiev, "What do you think about Bivol just being the last belt?" He's like, He's got a belt. Just want one more.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, like, you're supposed
to. It reminds me of like a Frank Lucas in American Gangster. I'm just
Yeah.
here to collect.
Yeah, lit.
I'm just here to collect the money, bro. It's not even personal.
It's not even personal.
Do you know what I mean? Hey, it's you. It's not even I hate it has to be you. I have no feeling about the fact that it's you.
It's just a transaction, fam.
Yeah. And just tapping his card, and that's it. What about you? What would you come out to? So Shenseea?
No, definitely not.
Remember use all his energy.
Never.
And lose all the blood in his body before he gets there.
Man said Shenseea, that's mad. I'll be leaving with Shenseea. I ain't going in there with Shenseea, trust me. But in terms of what I'd go, I don't know what I'd go out to still.
Did you see the Boatsy fight?
Yeah, I watched the whole fight.
Was he good?
Yeah, he looked good at times. He started quite slow though.
That was a career saver.
But
He
was defensively open. He got caught with some big shots. If Hutchinson was a puncher, he would have caused.
I wonder how much. Yeah.
Boatsy problems.
Himanshu, I want your opinion on this as well. I wonder how much being with a certain promoter like Eddie Hearn, for example, just as an example, Frank possibly as well. Someone that's been in the game for a long time, been around boxing for a long time, and actually has good. Obviously, they say what they say because they have to promote fights. But Eddie and Frank have very good boxing knowledge.
Definitely.
And so, actually, the advice they can give fighters in terms of style, trainer, coach, travel arrangements, all these different things, you listen to these guys. Someone like Ben Shalom, who's a businessman, who's walked into this sport kind of from scratch.
And he doesn't have.
He doesn't have that history.
He doesn't. And we've spoken about this before. He genuinely doesn't have a great eye for boxing talent.
No. So, if you are Boatsy and you go over there, yes, you've got more money, but what you lose from the actual support network, not just in terms of the financials, but in terms of the boxing knowledge and relationship you have.
Whether it's matchmaking in one sense, like
yeah,
Frank Warren is probably arguably the greatest matchmaker in the UK in terms of matching his fighters so they can get world title fights. But when they get to the world title, they're not like out of war. You look at
relationships with governing bodies.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You look at someone like Eddie. Eddie's gonna throw you into the deep end early, but he's gonna throw you into the deep end early. If you pass that, he's gonna ride you. He's gonna go with you all the way. And you think about some of the guys, like when you think about Eddie Hearn and some of the fighters that he worked with, and AJ being one of them, Carl Froch being another, Kell Brook being another. You think about those guys and you think about how their career was. He wasn't afraid to throw Carl Froch in the deep end, or AJ, or Kell Brook. Yeah. But if you come out of the other end and be successful, he's got you. Mm-hmm. Do you know what I'm saying? And I feel like man like Devin Haney, you know. Like Devin the Dream Haney. Man saying he ain't got no tickets to the fights, bro. What a liar, bro. And yes, bro, I did see Terence Crawford as well, but
man getting excited over Devin, like Terence ain't standing next to him. Terence is my guy, man.
And of course, Terence, bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I love boxing, fam. I love boxing, fam. I can't lie.
There's no sport like it, man.
Trust me. Like if you haven't ever been ringside to a fight before, or like at a fight, I would advise you to go, because the atmosphere that you get in a boxing match is nothing like football or any other sport.
I'm gonna make an uneducated statement that I'm not really qualified to make, because I've never been to the top level world title fights that you've been to. Well, I've been to AJ Usyk.
You went to AJ Usyk, so that's a big fight.
I think the environment, similar to football, I think the environment at some of the lower level boxing is better than some of the top level boxing. Jordan Pickford there as well.
I get your point, but you have to understand.
There's nothing like it, you know. So just some ruffians.
I get your point.
There's some ruffian bad man. Just as you're just in a room with one amount of bad man.
I get your point, but you gotta understand, yeah. When you are live for those big fights, yeah, you almost got to stop and take a second just to check where you are.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Someone like us who were born into boxing is different for someone who's just going for a game. Like, for the tradition, you know what I'm saying? Like, football...
seeing the belt.
Boxing,
seeing the belt.
This is the difference between boxing and UFC. Boxing has heritage.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When you hear Thriller in Manila and someone says, I was at Thriller in Manila, you know what I'm saying? Those
cultural currency.
That carries weight, bro. Someone says, "Oh, is that the Rumble in the Jungle?" Swear down. Like those things stand the test of time, bro. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I get your point. Being in the arena, you're gonna get more of a buzz on those small level fights. I agree. But being there from a traditionalist like me and you are, bro, it's a bit different still. Like I think the best atmosphere that I've ever been to was actually not even in the UK though. It was
I definitely want to travel
Bradis
for a fight.
It was Bradis versus Gravatsky in Latvia, and there was bare Polish fans, and bare Polish man there, bro. And because the fight was controversial,
the energy was
there, bro. It was
like you feel like someone's gonna rush the ring.
Yeah, bro. It was so mad, and I'm like, bro, I'm the only IC.
The security look nervous. I mean, you need to go Latvia and know 1-2 Russian or 1-2 Polish words. So you need to know a little privyet. You know privyet?
Huh?
Privyet.
No, I don't know what that means.
That's how you say hello in Russian. Like, you got to know these things if you're going to travel around them kind of parts of the world.
Virgin, I just made sure I got my Uber and cut to the hotel quick, fam. Them Polish.
The security always look nervous in the fights, you know, because like I say, you've got a lot of man, just like in football. You've got a guy that made it in football and he brings all his brethren who didn't quite make it. In boxing, you've got a guy who's made it in boxing and all his brethren who didn't quite make it. So there's one amount of bad man and like everyone in there feels like they can have a scrap.
Trust.
And when you go places like Latvia, they fucking can. Everyone in there can throw down.
And remember, it's a street fight. These men will take box in their face for days, fam. You ain't knocking no Polish man out with one punch.
No.
Never happened. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, everyone in the chat.
What's the question? Football Prime, Del Piero versus Totti. Probably Del Piero.
But Totti's a baller though.
Yeah.
His game intelligence was amazing.
Who are these people now? Is that a boxer?
I don't even know. Some next kid.
Looks like, I don't know, some skinny white guy. I don't even know who that is.
Bro, Devin is not 135 pounds. Man, looking bigger than Crawford.
But this is Rance's point. Rance feels like he's just a big Crawford. Rance feels like he's just a big weight bully.
I mean, he makes the weight, innit? So, I mean, Benavidez is the same. We've seen it, innit? And I would agree. You know, Devin definitely a big.
Did you listen to me and Rance's debate on that?
Yeah, I was pissed, fam.
I
wish Shane was there.
I felt so much pressure, because I thought, like, if I don't defend him properly, you're going to call me afterwards and cut. Why do you say this and why do you say that? So I was feeling shit.
But I said you can't debate with Rance, because Rance speaking from a place where he acknowledges everything you're saying, but he's got a completely different argument that he's coming from.
But what did you think about his point that Devin has had the same identity issues and crisis that AJ's had? Maybe he didn't say this. He didn't say that. I'm saying that. But he hasn't. He comes from a good place. He's trying to portray himself to be some bad man. All these kind of things.
I think that's only since the Ryan loss. I think before
I didn't really recognize that in Devin either.
Like, if you look at Devin, he's a consummate professional, bro.
Yeah.
Like, this guy is, bro. People forget he turned pro at 17. He went to Mexico. That's why when you were saying traveling fighter, like he was just didn't acknowledge. He went to Mexico, had his first few fights in Mexico because he couldn't turn pro in what's it called. He's been literally fighting grown men since he was a kid. Then he traveled to Australia. You know what I'm saying? Like, this guy is a person. He done a bit like the AJ thing where he went from city to city in the United States. He's fought in pretty much New York, all the big cities.
Yeah.
Vegas, San Francisco, Los Angeles. He's been around. So someone like Devin, he's done everything the right way. We've only started to see this side of Devin since what's it called? Yeah. Like since what Ryan Garcia fight.
Yeah.
So I feel like
we're coming up to the main event. Is that Michael Buffer?
Please tell me we're not going to hear no national anthems.
Bro. Of course we're going to hear that. Well, it's only going to be one. It'll just be the English national anthem, surely, because they're both British fighters. We're coming up to the main event. We've got Michael Buffer, I think, in the ring, ready to do the announcements. But let's get to Himanshu's question. Favorite knockout in boxing? Or the one that comes to your mind first?
Well, like, what do you mean, like? I mean...
Just from an emotional perspective, the one that you like. You don't have to be like from a technical perspective.
Well, if you're talking about something that I've seen, just period, Tommy Hearns and Duran. Yeah. I think when Tommy Hearns hit Duran, I can only imagine how it would feel to be there. And obviously, I'm grateful I've met Tommy Hearns as well. Yeah. So, but Tommy Hearns he's got him up against the ropes and he just writes him off and literally renders Duran unconscious. But if you're talking about knockouts that I've seen live, where I'm like in the arena live, Tabiti and Dorticos. That fight, I remember being there live. Tabiti being upright and Dorticos was dropping him and it was over.
Yeah.
And I remember there was just somber silence for a second and his corner just rushed in.
That's mad.
And like everybody's like that. He weren't responding for like a good 10 seconds. Yeah. And I felt that, or when Chisora, when I was there for Chisora, Chisora and White, the second one.
Yeah.
When he rendered unconscious, I just remember the week after, Fury got knocked out by Wilder, but got up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I remember saying at the Fury Wilder fight, it's so easy for a ref just to wave it off. Because when Chisora got hit with that shot by White, the ref didn't count. The ref doesn't even count to one. Just waves it off straight.
This is banter, by the way. Daniel Dubois walking in first, despite being the belt holder, which is funny to me, but that's just
Triple D. He's walking in first because you might as well get as much time in the ring as possible, fam. Because he's gonna be getting KO'd quick, fam. Trust me, bro. I've never been so confident about a fight in my life.
And I'm never that confident about heavyweight fights because it's a puncher's chance, AJ's record, all the rest of it. But if I'm using my head, if I'm being logical about how I'm seeing things, like I say, since AJ's losses, he's gone a level up consistently. He's got Ben Davison in his corner, who not only is a very good coach, but is very calm, very, very calm coach, which is what AJ needs as well. I just don't, like I say, they will know that Dubois has to apply pressure. AJ, for me, well, other than Usyk, him and Fury are two of the better counter punchers, possibly the two best counter punchers in the heavyweight division. Do you think AJ could beat a prime Vlad? Oh, that's a good question. Probably not.
No.
Probably not. I would say no. But it would be a good fight.
Vlad's got too much ring craft.
Competitive fight, but no.
Vlad's got way
and
too much
this is what I'm saying about AJ. Who is prime AJ? Is prime AJ the person that beat White? Probably not. Too rugged. It's too early. Is prime AJ the person that beat Vlad that night? Maybe. That was for a long time. That was prime AJ. We could be seeing prime AJ now because he's added so much to his toolkit since then.
Yeah, sometimes, bro, when you've taken those losses and you've learned, like he took the loss that he took against Ruiz, you knew he learned from it because then he rematched Ruiz straight away. Yeah. And he was able to learn from the first mistakes that he made.
That fight's obviously not making excuses for AJ. The loss to Ruiz is obviously a bad night at the office. Obviously. We can clearly see
he's a better fighter.
But we could also see walking in. I go back to the story all the time. My sister's big into boxing. My family's big into boxing. My sister is the one that texts me on the ring walk saying, and I looked at the phone and she goes, "Is it just me or does AJ not look right?" And I looked at him and said, "Yeah, he doesn't quite look right, to be fair." And then we saw the way that fight played out. Something didn't look right. But the other two losses, if you are going to lose to someone, what a person to lose to in Usyk, because you can learn so much. And he's not going to come across another Usyk.
I think this is why I feel like this is why Dubois is going to be in trouble, because you look at two of his losses were on the road, and
he don't look like he's learned from his losses.
No, I mean two of AJ's losses are on the road. Yeah. He's at home.
Yeah. Wembley's definitely his home.
Yeah. He lost to Usyk in the UK. Yeah. It was 0-2 at Tottenham.
At Tottenham, sorry, you're right. At Tottenham. I was fucking there. Still got it wrong.
But I don't feel like the lights, the glitz, the glamour is gonna have no effect on AJ. No. None whatsoever. Whereas Dubois, I don't know what this guy's thinking.
It is such an unknown quantity. You do think that for Dubois to win, he's got to come out and put it on AJ early. But AJ should be prepared for that. Ben Davison should be prepared for that. So let's see what happens. Favorite knockout for me. I mean, obviously I'm a Mike Tyson fan, so the Berbick one was big. Youngest heavyweight champion of all time. That was big. The Floyd versus Ricky Hatton, I'll never forget that one as well. Stepping back and roping him into the corner on a kind of counter punch. The Marquez, very similar Marquez versus Pacquiao. That's one of my favorite. That's great technical boxing. That's a really great fight. All of their fights. Any other favorites that I've got?
Favorite knockout is a tough one.
Yeah, there's Artur Szpilka. Brother. Man just throwing things all over the floor. It's bang up there. The Artur Szpilka knockout, where he was just rendered unconscious. Another Dillian White one, the White versus Brown, the Lucas Brown stoppage.
That was a bad boy one. That was a bad boy.
That was a wicked stoppage, wicked knockout.
Did you not get another knockout that same year? No, he didn't. I was going to say, he fought Parker that year.
Yeah. So yeah, lots of big knockouts, man. We've seen some big knockouts here in the UK. I always remember George Groves. I'm from West London. George Groves is one of my favourite fighters as well. I remember him getting stopped by the Cobra. Not a favourite knockout, but just a very memorable one. You know what? AJ versus Vlad might be up there, you know? AJ versus Vlad might be up there because there was a time post-Olympics when AJ was on his run that, honestly, I used to do pay-per-views at my mum's house and my aunties would come over, my cousins would come over, my grandma would come over, the whole family would come over. We'd order food and watch AJ. So that was like... So I was saying AJ... Can you bring the Luke, please? I was saying AJ versus Vlad, for me, is up there because there was a time when we were on... When AJ
for what?
For memorable knockouts. For me, because even though it was not like super technical, but when AJ was on his run, my nan, my aunties, my cousins, people that are not into boxing used to all come to my house to watch AJ box. It felt like a real occasion. Do you know what I mean? And so when he got dropped, everyone was like, "Oh my god!" Do you know what I mean? And then he come back and got the stoppage. That was like a legendary night for us. Obviously, it's not an all-time legendary night in boxing, but for us as like local London fans, especially, that was a big night.
100%. I can't remember the last time I would have been. Can't remember the last fight where I would say, "Wow, that was a memorable knockout." Like, where I'm like, "Rotted." That's. I mean, maybe because I'm so bought into the boxing, like
technical side.
No, not even just that. Like,
AJ's doing his ring walk now, by the way.
You know how you just said your family and they're casuals and they got that almost casual hype and excitement to it.
Yeah.
I don't remember being overly excited about like a knockout. I can't lie. Like,
but is there not a fighter that you either particularly love that you see knock someone out, a fighter you particularly don't like that you've seen knocked out, or something that's just upset the apple cart where you're like, bro, if Dubois knocks out AJ, that's just I'll never forget what it was.
I think Ruiz knocking out AJ.
Yeah.
That was memorable for me.
Yeah.
Trying to think, like last time I watched the fight and I saw someone who I don't like get knocked out. I mean,
this is
Tank and Ryan.
This is so crazy.
Tank and Ryan.
Yeah, that was memorable.
Tank and Rolly. Like those two, I'm like, yeah, I'm glad.
This is mad. If you man is watching this, AJ, because AJ used to have the belts but doesn't have the belts now, and Daniel Dubios got the belts. Daniel Dubios got the belt. But AJ's got this massive firework display. He's got his name up in flames. He's got all this kind of thing. I think at least they should have had a little something for Daniel Dubois as well. Because this is mad.
You know, AJ is very... You know what AJ's learned? Is like...
He's not dancing around, bro. He's not
even just that, but same thing he done with Ngannou. You got to let these guys stay in the ring and fester. Make them ring walk slow. You see those people who... If you really understand, the eagerness that you will have if you're in the ring and you're waiting for someone.
My coaches used to say that you want the fight, when the fight starts, on a 1 to 10 of tiredness, you want to be a 4 or 5. You want to have a bit of a sweat on already. You don't want to be tired, but you want to have a bit of a sweat. And what he's trying to do is make this fight start when he's a little bit cold, actually. Dubois has gone in, done his warm-up, had the momentum, and actually is on a bit of a come down when the fight starts.
And almost...
And even Eddie, you can see, I have to say, this week, Eddie has seemed really aggressive, really rattled, and just there, I don't know if you saw it, but he was shouting, he was shouting and screaming and motivating AJ. Eddie's got a lot invested in this.
Facts. I think Eddie's 7-0 to
Warren.
He's lost his last 7 fights. Look,
Remember, they had the 5v5.
Then the week
That was
after,
a clean sweep, right?
yeah. Then the week after, Kakashi beat Cordina, and then Kakashi just beat Warrington today. So literally, bro, this could be 9-0, or 8-0,
8-0. That's mad.
But it's not gonna be. Still, he's gonna get cooked today. I tell you that for free.
No, but that would be 8-0.
No, hey, the boy ain't winning this. The boy ain't winning this.
Oh, sorry, you're saying Warren. Warren is 7-0 over Eddie.
Yeah,
Got you. Sorry, I was got the wrong way around.
So boy, Eddie's gonna be like, well, if I win this, it evens the playing field. What's the
100%.
green, boy? You'd have thought Tion Wing was in there.
Yeah. Be careful, bro.
I gotta go back to Northampton.
Yeah, real talk, bro. Good luck getting through Wood Green, bro.
Trust me.
Is my man singing the Saudi national anthem? Yeah, if you want one of them things on your head.
No, well,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
one
have to still.
Yeah. They're sick, man.
Swear down.
Yeah, man. Keeps your head nice and cool.
Sick. Well, you're gonna need it, innit, cause
Yeah.
Saudi's mad hot. But man,
You've been to Middle East before?
Never. This would be my first time.
Really? Because we keep saying we're gonna go to, but Tyson Fury and Usyk are right next to each other. You know what I love about Usyk? Yeah, Fury can't even look him in the face. He can't even look him in the face.
You know what?
You can't even look him in the
why it's
face.
so peak for someone like Fury as well.
But he's so normally so animated.
Because it's not even like Usyk's rubbing it in your face.
No,
that's what makes it even worse.
That's what I'm saying. Like he can't even manufacture a beef because he's just there. Like he can't even like pretend to go for him or do it. Hold me back or none of that. None of
this guy is so humble. But I'm literally thinking to myself, they just done a Saudi national anthem in the UK. These men are colonizing the world slowly, bro. Man don't know the plan.
The English royal family is going to be a quarter Saudi in the next 20 years.
Trust me.
What's the man you saying?
Guys, just a tip. The stream is in 1080p. I'm watching in the big screen and it looks kind of blurry.
Our stream?
Our stream.
Yeah, we'll sort that out for next time. Nothing we can do about that right now. Still.
Yeah, bro. I don't even know. Bandulu cameras that we have in it.
Trust me. You wanted it chill, blood. Do you know what I mean? We ain't got the DR Sports money, blood. Do you know what I mean?
No, them way there.
But yeah, we'll have to sort mics if we do a watch party. Because I do want to, even today, in fact, I was going to do the living room, you know. I was going to say we should just do the living room today. But next time.
100.
Next time it's a UK fight, we'll do the living room. You've got nice like backdrop and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
It'll look nice spot. Then man's got more room to like operate and.
But you just have the camera like this, and then you just have people.
Yeah, but I'm saying even tonight, even when it was just me and you, I thought we could have just done this in the living room.
We should have.
Do you know what I mean? Because we've got more room to operate. It's not as tight in terms of getting through or whatever.
But obviously,
next time.
Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Everyone who's in the chat.
Final predictions, Shane. Himanshu, give us your final predictions. I'm going AJ round 5.
I'm going AJ round.
You're gonna go sooner.
Nah, I'm gonna go AJ round because you said 5. I would have said 5 as well. I'm gonna say AJ 6.
Okay.
My final buffer. See, look, you can see Dubois eager, bro.
Yeah. This is when it becomes the chess match.
His dad's linked the judge, man, so he should be calm, fam.
Yeah, bro. Well,
Spencer's saying, bro.
Yeah, he's apparently that's true, but I mean, AJ's Nigerian as well.
Bro, we know Ngannou linked the judge, man, when he fought Fury. I don't care what no one says, bro. My man was working heavyweight witchcraft in that fight, fam. What's this guy looking at?
AJ's trying to make eye contact with him, I think. So his eyes are following him. He's trying to make eye contact.
Dubois
don't want to make eye contact.
Boy, Dubois making a big piece of food after this fight, though.
Yeah, 100%. Well, his dad's probably going to tax him 60%.
So he's got an allowance.
100%. 100%.
Hey, fam, them are still getting pocket money from their father.
100%.
You know what? Yeah,
his dad probably still beats him.
You're not on a big and serious level. Dubois is one of the only people on earth that's a grown up that I can't imagine with a girl. I literally genuinely can't
100%.
imagine Dubois with a girl.
100%.
Like, he's a man that I literally believe he still plays with, like, tractors and Hot Wheels and stuff, bro.
Dad's got to make him hot cocoa before he goes to bed.
You know them way there, fam. I genuinely believe, bro, this guy's out here playing with Hot Wheels, fam.
Yeah.
This
is mad. It wouldn't feel. It doesn't feel right. For maybe I'm being a hater. Let me know. It doesn't feel right for Daniel Dubois to be heavyweight champion of the world.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel right for Daniel Dubois to be heavyweight champion of the world.
Yeah, it doesn't.
21 wins, 20 knockouts.
He isn't though, isn't he? He's an email champion.
Yeah, but he is though.
Nah, in reality he is, but
in 100 years, it will always show that he was heavyweight champion of the world at one point. Maybe longer because he's one punch away from being like an actual world champion.
Sure.
Do you know what I'm saying? So,
but bro, my man had he would have a shorter reign than Liz Truss, fam. My man literally just got the belt the other day, fam, and he's gonna lose it before he even fights for it. That is so mad. Like, bro, can you imagine it?
So got lost in
if you keep it real, if he loses this fight, yeah, what people need to prove, yeah, he literally lost.
Had it for one night only.
He literally just got the belt to lose the belt. But you know what, yeah, it's kind of similar to how AJ won the belt the first time when he beat Charles Martin.
Mm-hmm.
Charles Martin had a vacant strap, and then it was the IBF as well. So maybe this is a good omen.
That's the thing. But AJ, he's been here before. He's literally been in this exact same position, in this exact same stadium. He's been here. When we say he's been here before, he's been here before. He's fought someone, a champion, who's not rated as highly as him, who has an IBF belt that's been bestowed upon him because the belts have been all
relinquished.
Do you know what I mean? And possibly, I can't remember if Charles Martin was in Wembley as well, then that's like...
I remember
them times, that was probably Cardiff, because that was early AJ. But even still, do you know what I mean? Because was Klitschko his first
Wembley fight?
Yeah. Everything about Daniel Dubois, and I hope Daniel Dubois does lose, because otherwise we're going to look very silly, but everything about Daniel Dubois looks like he's not the champion. He's gone to the center of the ring to make eye contact with AJ, and someone's gone with him to rub his shoulders. AJ's gone on his own.
Literally.
Do you know what I'm saying? You know, it's like all of those different things. But he has a lot of power, and AJ's chin is not questionable, but it's questionable. So
I mean, Dubois definitely has enough power to knock him out, but so does AJ.
Yeah.
And AJ's got a better delivery mechanic than Dubois.
AJ's also off. Here we go, round one.
Dubois taking center of the ring early,
which he's always going to do. Who's going to land
they're both
first?
Trying to throw their jabs.
Who's going to land first? Dubois lands a little jab first.
Sneaky jab. He looks like he's trying to counter the AJ's jab with his right hand.
So I'm saying it'll be interesting to see if we can get Dubois counter punching.
Ooh, good shot from Dubois. He's landed a few shots on AJ early, but he's come out mad fast.
This is what we always knew was going to happen.
In Dubois' feet.
This is what we always knew was going to happen.
There could be a lot of nervous energy as well.
Yep.
Whereas AJ's come out quiet.
How long can Dubois sustain something like this? Because we ain't really 20 fights. All 20
good jab from Dubois again.
20 of his 21 wins have been knockouts. Only once has he gone full 12 rounds in one of his wins.
Yeah. Good job again.
Yeah. He's piecing up AJ. So Dubois round so far. 1 minute in.
1 minute. I mean, that right hand, you can clearly see AJ trying to line up that straight right hand.
Counter right. AJ said, let me
line up that straight right hand.
I've said for many, many years, that's his most dangerous punch. That and the uppercut.
I think Dubois, you know...
You got any graphics to go on?
Oh, shite, my bad. You know them way there. You should have said that from the beginning, fam. Round one. My bad. If you're going into round one, it's almost round two already, fam.
That's all good. Another good jab from AJ.
I knew Dubois was going to wear black, you know. That's why I got it in black. But I thought they both would have wore black.
No, AJ always wears white.
Sometimes. He wore black against Usyk.
I swear down. You can't wear black against another black man.
Well, that's true. Bro, this is mad. Dubois looks excited. Like he's come up with a point to prove, but his mouth's already open. So
yeah.
This guy, you can tell it's nervous energy.
Yeah.
A lot of nervous energy.
Yeah.
The fact that Dubois is not even biting off the feints tells you that this guy's just coming with one plan, fam.
Yeah.
Oh,
the uppercut.
That uppercut.
Told you, battle of the counter punches, and the first counter punch that landed, and Dubois, AJ's back to that Ruiz time.
Bomber it! Oh my God!
AJ's down.
Overhand
left
right.
Overhand right. AJ goes down straight away. He looks wobbled still.
Wobbled.
And I was just about to say, just like the Ruiz fight, he's going to get saved by the bell, maybe, AJ. Saved by the bell. Just saved by the bell. Just like the Ruiz fight, he landed a good punch and went overzealous straight away. After he landed the right uppercut, he goes straight in for an overhand right. Dubois goes in for an overhand right. They just about miss each other, and then Dubois drops him with the next overhand right after that.
And we did say he literally looks hurt as well. Yeah, like he literally looks hurt.
Big look there. So he goes for that punch. That's just after the
chin in the sky.
Yeah,
chin in the sky. Bro.
Left his defense. Same thing he did against Ruiz. The same mistake. He got overconfident after landing that first punch.
Yo.
And he lost it. He lost his discipline.
That was, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah,
it's a great punch.
Dubois is gonna win this fight. You know, Dubois is gonna win this fight.
Yeah, I mean, AJ
don't
really recover.
AJ ain't recovering.
We haven't seen him recover from damage since the night against Klitschko.
Trust me, and you gotta remember, it took him a couple rounds to recover as well. Dubois is gonna come out like a gun.
Yeah, he's gonna come out fighting. But how long can Dubois sustain this for? AJ brought a lot of that on himself.
Bro, that jab's still there. He's got to keep his hands high. He literally got to keep his hands high.
How long can Dubois sustain this kind of attack for? AJ needs to attack more.
AJ's hands is still low. Brethren.
The right hand is there. AJ's looking for the ref to kind of come in and say something, but
his ability to he's gone. He's gone, you know. That lead left hand is there 24/7.
AJ's in survival mode.
He can't even tie up neither.
AJ's in survival mode.
He's got to touch him with something, bro. He's got poor survival skills. Dude.
AJ tries to go. There's no power in that punch. You see that? He went for the right straight or the right kind of. I don't know what that punch was, but there was no power in it. AJ's gone back to being a little bit gun shy.
Yeah, no,
he's throwing the bar head.
He's throwing the jab with his hands low. You know what I'm saying? So you could get cut over the top.
Could we see Dubois counter punch? You said no.
Yeah, of course, bro. I've got everything wrong. Everything wrong so far, bro.
We were right about Dubois coming out quickly, but we thought AJ would have a plan for that, and it looks like AJ doesn't have a plan for that. Well, AJ's got to touch him up.
His feet back, bro.
Big jab, big jab.
It's a good thing he ducked after that jab, you know. But this is the thing: AJ's fighting with his hands down.
But he's still hurt. Jab from AJ.
He's got to get his hands up.
He needs to land a power punch
because your head movement's not quick enough to move away from Dubois' overhand right or left.
Yeah, that's very, very slow. AJ's slowing down already. That was good defense from AJ there. But AJ's starting to slow down. You see, Dubois landed a jab. AJ tried to come back the counter right. The counter right was very, very slow.
One thing Dubois done well is keep his hands higher. You know what I'm saying? Like he's kept his hands much higher than AJ. Whereas, boy, this is looking mad, fam. Good jab again. That jab from Dubois causing AJ
a few years
problems.
A few years ago, the top three were AJ, Wilder, and Fury, and we could be seeing all of them going out roughly the same time.
Bro, this is the passing of the guard, bro. Good job again.
AJ seems to be hurt by pretty much every punch from Dubois.
The only thing is Dubois is so flipping textbook. Oh my days.
As textbook as he is, I will say.
No, but it's the counters that Dubois is doing well with, not the lead shots. It's the counters. Like
Andrew Green said in the chat, AJ looks just like the Ruiz fight. I said the same thing. Once he was hurt, it didn't actually come from being hurt. It first came from AJ landing a power punch and then getting overconfident.
See, you can still see.
It's gone into a shell a little bit, AJ.
Trust me. Good job again, bro. Dubois can't miss with that jab, fam.
Dubois is doing, just end of round 2, we're getting into round 3. Dubois is doing exactly what we expected AJ to do. Do you know what I mean? Jab, counter punch, you know, that kind of thing. What Dubois is doing, we expected from AJ.
Trust
me. And AJ's not doing it. And the problem is with AJ, is always the way, as good as he is, you land one clean shot.
The confidence goes.
The confidence goes. Everything, do you know what I'm saying?
Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, everyone who's tuning in right now.
Exciting fight. We could be wrong again on Only Facts Boxing, blood. No Facts Boxing.
What do you mean, bro? I got the first 2 bets right for today, bro.
This is the main event, bro. Less of that.
Yeah, I missed the main event. Brethren.
Man can't get this wrong and then say, well, I knew Crystal Palace and United was going to be a draw. What's that got to do?
That was a decent right hand, but it was a glancing one.
Yeah. AJ also doesn't seem to have got his distance. Dubois got his distance and his range very quickly. Going into round 3 now.
Thank you for reminding me.
It's all good. Got babysit you like Daniel Dubois, blood. Speak.
Bruh. Hit the like button, the subscribe button. Whoa, good job from Dubois again. Bro, that jab is causing...
AJ
jab. That right hand's got him.
That right hand's
got him. That right hand got him. Bro, that right hand again.
AJ needs to land a power punch. That's what he needs to do. That
was
great.
That was great. But Dubois been countering AJ's jab with the right hand. He's making AJ a little bit more tentative to throw the jab.
I did say, can Dubois counterpunch? That's going to be the question. Once we see AJ double jab, that's when you know he's confident.
Dubois done... Whoever was working with Dubois got this guy moving his head and using his hands, bro.
And using his feet.
This is the best defense I've ever seen from Dubois in my life.
Dubois got his range. Now he's got his range. He's not scared of that from AJ no more. He knows when it's in range and when it's not. AJ needs
to stop leaving and like backing up with his head in the sky.
Yeah, he does that a lot. What AJ does when you try to punch on him is he leans his head back, but he doesn't put his fist with it. He leaves his chin very exposed. Look at that again. The upper body for AJ is not a unit. That's why the looping overhands are the problem, especially for someone this size. AJ goes for another right hand and misses.
Man thought he was fighting in Ghani. Literally thought he was fighting in Ghani.
Yeah.
Hey, this is the worst I've ever seen AJ fight in my life. Even
the man who thinks that Daniel Dubois could be gassing out.
No, I don't see that, bro. Because he's dictating the pace of the fight. So
he's getting so much success, Daniel Dubois. That will just give him some extra adrenaline to keep pushing through.
But he's also dictating the pace of the fight, so he can take rest when he wants. Yeah. Because AJ is not pressing him.
Good jab from AJ. The first 2 rounds have got to go to Dubois as well, right?
Yeah, of course.
So AJ's probably behind on the cards as well, which we did really expect.
10-9.
Yeah, of course.
He tried to counter with that uppercut, but...
Yeah, it looks like AJ's going to need to use everything that he's learned to win this fight. He's going to need all the boxing ability that he's learned, and he's going to need to pick his moments to throw a knockout because he's already down on the cards.
Trust me. And he does not have his timing neither.
No, he hasn't got his timing. He hasn't got his distance, and he doesn't really have his legs either.
Yeah.
You can see when AJ's confident.
And it does look like Dubois coming there with a real good game plan, bro.
Yep, 100%. This is the best that already, even if he gets starched, this is the best Dubois we've ever seen.
Definitely.
AJ tries to counter right.
He looks so defensively sound.
It's a little bit better from AJ. I don't mind that as much.
Like, for me, I expected Dubois to be walking into shots. He's literally using... Obviously, it's a basic defense. Oh, he's gone!
AJ's wobbled. AJ is wobbled. AJ could be gone in round 3. It was another overhand. It was an overhand left that time. He's dropped down. AJ's dropped.
Again.
That will probably be it.
That's the fight.
The ref's going to call it off, I think. It's 8, 9. Why is Ben Davison jumping in? What's going on? Saved by the bell again. AJ's been saved by the bell twice. Twice. Ben Davis in the corner jumped in straight away. That's the overhand left that time. AJ's definitely finished. The confidence is gone. The eyes are gone. This could be 8-0. 8-0 to, let's see this.
Oh, my.
Wasn't even a power punch. It was a glancing blow.
But he left with his chin.
His chin was very, very open. Yeah.
You know that should have been a knockdown in the first place.
Yeah, it should have.
That's poor from the ref because his gloves touch and the ropes is keeping him up.
Yeah.
He actually robbed Dubois of a stoppage there.
Yeah.
Because if he gets a 8
nice
count
and close.
There,
brilliant. AJ has got his right hand up, but Dubois' left comes straight through that.
Yeah, it's looking peak right now.
Eddie Hearn knows that it's pretty much over.
Peak! Bro, we didn't even...
One thing we knew is that this fight wasn't going to last long, and Daniel Dubois, that's probably got to be... That's just a slip.
It's a slip.
It's a slip. The refs counted him, though.
Boy.
There was a punch in there. The refs counted him.
Bro,
I wasn't sure if that was a slip or a stoppage, but AJ's trying to get his manhood in check. But we knew this fight wouldn't last long, and Daniel Dubois smells blood. No,
that's not a knockdown. He's got no... I think he's hurt.
The ref waved it. The ref has waved it off. The ref has waved the fight.
No.
Okay, fine. I was going to say.
This guy's got no legs. AJ's legs is gone.
The last 2 times, AJ's hit the deck just from Dubois putting some pressure on him, leaning on him, and he's falling over straight away.
AJ's legs is completely gone.
He's got no legs.
I think he's hurt his leg or he damaged his leg.
No, I think he's just discombobulated. I don't think it's an injury. He's walking perfectly fine.
Oh, yeah.
But I think it's still from the punches. Look,
Why
he
is
can't
this guy
punch.
just initiating clinches? He's not even trying to throw punches. He's initiating clinches.
He's gone to Lawrence Okoli.
That's
a low blow.
Low punch.
Low blow. Oh, the ref's going to give AJ some time.
No. I thought the ref's going to give him
He's
some
going to
time.
give AJ some time for that.
Why?
Yeah.
But the bar's
he's
still
big
got
man.
him, though.
Yeah.
The bar's still got him. This guy is fully done.
Now, Anthony Joshua's finished. At this point, Daniel Dubois could sub out and Devin Haney could sub in and AJ would still get knocked out.
Literally, bro. Frank can sub in.
Yeah, 100%.
Oh my God.
We're waiting now. It's a ticking time bomb.
It's a matter of time.
It's a matter of time now.
Bro, AJ's done, fam. AJ is done.
I did say back on DR Sports. Back on DR
No,
Sports.
don't even do that.
What did I say back on DR Sports days? What did I say?
Bro,
what did I say?
You said AJ would never win a world title.
I said AJ would never win another world title.
Yeah, it's time for you to get retired, bro. Man, 96,000 people came to tune
96,000. This is crazy. It's not even a competitive fight. This is since the Ruiz loss. This is the worst AJ that we've seen
by far. Because at least he dropped Ruiz before he. No, this is worse than Ruiz. He dropped Ruiz.
I said since Ruiz.
No, this is the worst fight period. This is the worst fight period.
Look at his right leg. Look at his right leg. His right leg's still shaky.
That's what I'm saying. You can
look at his right leg.
He still managed to stay in there though. Give him credit.
If AJ can win this fight from here, this will be the greatest turnaround in a fight that I've seen in my lifetime. One of. I won't say the greatest, but one of. Yeah, Diego Corrales comes to mind. But
yeah, Corrales has had some mad turnarounds before.
This will be the greatest heavyweight turnaround.
Bro, it's one of. I mean,
that's the end of the round.
Think back at the rhythm.
I have to say, AJ's dropping some banter. He's still trying to. He just went like that to like just suggested a.
I do feel though, even though Dubois fought, I feel like Dubois actually fighting this part of phase of the fight wrong.
Yeah,
because AJ's just initiating clinches. Yeah. Feint your way through. Feint your way in. If you feint your way in, he's gonna buy into that.
But they're both not great at kind of setting things up, right? They can go for the finish when the finish is there, but they're not great at setting it up. So once he knows his man's there, he's just charging in to go for the finish. Same thing that AJ did, rather than having that little bit of patience and poise, which is what separates them from arguably in terms of style. The
Turbiev?
No, but even just I was going to say just a Fury or just an Usyk or someone like that. That little bit of composure that you would normally see from a heavyweight of that quality.
You do need a bit more calm.
Mm-hmm.
Like
exactly.
when you're going for the kill, you actually have to be kind of calm.
Exactly.
You have to select your shots.
100%. Round 5. Round 5.
Yeah, round 5.
You can hear my neighbours. It sounds like my neighbours are watching it. You can hear all the cheering from outside the window.
That means something's happened because it might
not even be that. To be fair, there's always parties and shit around here. But
fair enough. Boy, this is looking mad. My bet's gone into the water, bruv. Brethren, Dubois is cooking this clown.
Shout out Alexis in the chat.
It's like a big brother getting beaten up by his little brother.
AJ constantly tries to do the masculinity. Great
right hand from AJ.
Now, can he be patient though? Can he be patient? Another right hand from AJ. A right hand from Dubois.
When he gets caught with the shot, it's over.
AJ's down.
AJ's over. AJ's done. It's over. It is over.
The ref's going to stop the fight.
The
ref is going to stop the fight.
This guy
He's laying on the floor.
He's literally done.
Nah, his legs are gone.
He's done. My man skin out like a gyal, fam. That is the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life. No, fam. Hey.
What? Hey, I'm not even trying to be a bad. What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? I'm not even trying to be a bad guy, you know. Nah. Shit. AJ started twerking in the middle of the ring, guys. Oh my!
Hey fam, AJ got bro.
It's
man
over.
Man was
It is
over. Like a dog, fam.
Jamie said AJ breakdancing. Jamie, you're a pussy on.
Hey
Oh
fam,
my god!
that is one of the maddest. But it come off the back of what did he say? He landed his best shot.
AJ landed his best shot, and then once he landed that right hand, went for another right hand. Didn't have the patience, like I say. You know, you got to get in and get out. You still got to get in, do your work, and get out.
Sorry.
He got in, done his work, didn't get out. And he was always, to be fair, from that first power punch, he was always just there. And I tell you what, we spoke about Devin Haney earlier. People feel that if you're a strong heavyweight, if you're a strong heavy puncher, and you can always hurt Devin Haney. And people feel with Anthony Joshua, you can always hurt this guy. It doesn't matter how good of a boxer he is, the technical skills, all the rest of it, you can always hurt him. And that's exactly what it was there. That's a huge, huge win for Daniel Dubois.
That right hand there, and then he just goes for the kill, bro.
With no legs.
With no legs.
He lands a second right hand, a third right hand, and then Daniel Dubois comes back.
And that's a short right hand as well.
Short right hand.
Short right hand from Dubois.
But, you know, if you're looking at like a video game, AJ's health was like that. It was flashing red. He was always right on the edge.
But you know how
watching this stoppage again.
He looked at it like, bro, this is my
only. They both wound up, and Dubois got there quicker.
Why are you? You look like he was running up for an uppercut at long range, bro.
Fucking Y.I. order, fucking Popeye, fucking punch, bro.
What are you doing, bro? But as you said, he didn't pace himself.
No, but he couldn't. He didn't feel like he could. He knew his legs were gone. He thought maybe this is the one opportunity I'm gonna get. He's not going to get many other opportunities, and that was it. And that we may have just seen the end of Anthony Joshua, guys, right here. We may have just seen the
end of AJ.
We may have just seen the end. AJ goes out breakdancing and twerking on the ring.
My man was moving like Meg and Cardi B, fam. Bro, that was a mad thing. Man was on his head top, fam. Look at this again. Man was on his head top, fam.
Ben Davison running in trying to help him
out.
Bro,
man was on his head top like yelling.
You got any babies in your family?
Yeah.
You know when the babies sleep and they do weird stuff and just stick their leg in the air.
Hey, bro, you know what we need to do? Yeah, we need to put some dancehall music over that. Hey, fam.
Listen. Tonight, on the prediction of tonight. Conor McGregor's going crazy. Tyson Fury, and you know what? Look at Tyson Fury's reaction. Really interesting. Tyson Fury not laughing, not celebrating. Not just that his money's gone. He's been there. He now has been. He didn't lose in that type of way to Usyk. But Tyson Fury post loss is a very different Tyson Fury.
No, but I hear you. But that was his retirement fund. People were talking about AJ versus Fury after, bro.
I don't know. I was dubious about whether Tyson Fury takes that fight anyway. If AJ walks in there and smashes Dubois in 2 rounds, I don't even think that Tyson Fury wants that fight. While they're doing the announcements, they're doing some promo packages for Beterbiev versus Bivol. We will be live on this channel for this. I'll tell you what, we predicted it would end in round 5.
We did.
It was the wrong fighter, but we predicted it was going to end in round 5.
But this is how you know, me and Nick, are so emotionally detached. Some people care about who wins. We were just here for the vibes, bro.
I really thought AJ would win.
But we didn't want AJ
once we both saw Dubois land that first punch, we went, you know what?
It's done.
This is now a different situation.
This
is a different situation. And it does now. Daniel Dubois is a legitimate world champion now.
But I'll keep it real though. AJ's resume is looking murky, fam. It is looking, bro. 4 losses.
Yeah. 2 to Usyk, which
no.
2 to Usyk.
Bro, you can't lose like that, fam. You're now a meme, fam.
You know what? Yeah.
You know how I know AJ's a meme? Because I'm going to be making some of them. That's how I know AJ's a meme. As soon as this is done, bro, I'm going to go on my laptop and I'm going to edit some dancehall music over that.
You know, it's Pete.
Bro, my man thought he was in a party.
We now live in a world where Daniel Dubois is the IBF heavyweight champion of the world. That is the world we live in. All I can hope is that Usyk beats Tyson Fury, retires, and then Moses and Toma just come and collect these belts. No.
Frank is looking at it, bro. Please. Fury beat Usyk. Okay, Fury beats Usyk
Fury
all in-house.
is not
Dubois
beating.
No, but
Usyk.
Frank's looking at
Of course.
Dubois and Fury
Of
fight,
course,
bro.
I hear that. But listen,
What do you think Eddie's thinking?
in 2 or 3 years, Eddie's going to be on suicide watch. First,
Yeah, no,
Eddie's going to take this very, very badly. Not because AJ lost, but the nature of the loss, the way AJ lost. The AJ, not only did he lose, AJ was dropped 3-4 times.
Bro, I don't even know.
AJ was dropped 3 or 4 times,
Bro.
not including the times he just slipped over on his own. No one was near him. He was getting pushed to the floor by Duppy them. Do you know what I'm saying? Serious. You know what I'm saying? He was on the. He was.
I'm gonna put this up. I swear I saw Meg Thee Stallion do the same thing in that music video. That's what I'm saying, bro. Man got worked like a bad bitch.
I'm trying to be respectful. I'm trying to be respectful here. I'm trying to be
It's funny, bro.
I'm trying to be respectful, man. But Shane, all the disrespect to Shane, AJ, when you see this video, it's Shane, you know. So you losing your ends, it's Shane.
Bro, he lives in Watford, fam.
Bro,
he might move out of the country after this, bro.
Bro, the way that fight went, Ade could have knocked him out. Like. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's peak.
Hey.
But that's the problem with AJ. AJ is a very, very good boxer, but the
That's
reality
man's
is...
doing up 6'3".
The reality is... If Laurie was here, he'd say, I'm very disappointed in you, Shane.
I don't care, fam. Hey, fam. This is why I love this comment section, bro. You man are undefeated, bro.
The reality is, you could always hurt Anthony Joshua. And in heavyweight boxing, that's what it is. Who's going to hurt who first? And the reason I'm so disappointed in AJ today is because Daniel Dubois did exactly what we said he was going to do. The only difference is he landed some of the counter punches, which we weren't sure that he could do. I did say before the fight, can he land?
But we knew he was going to come out fast.
He's going to come out fast. He's not a better boxer than Anthony Joshua, but he's
so
got
he can't
heavy
leave it
hands.
down the stretch. He was
He's
always going to be the first stage.
He gambled.
Always going to be the first
and
stage.
AJ couldn't survive.
I respect that though, because Dubois, that's a gamble. Because seeing what Dubois done recently, and then to bro.
Alexis makes a good point. Maybe not a good point, but kind of a good point. Does this make a Fury more likely to fight him? Potentially.
Bro, I don't think AJ fights after this, bro. AJ's already, bro. His heart was in the.
I don't know if his handlers will let, bro. On a serious level, with a lot of these celebrities, we're seeing all this Diddy stuff. I don't know if his handlers will let him just retire, bro. He makes too much money for people around him to just let him go.
Bro,
he makes too much money for that. Serious.
AJ needs to squabble.
AJ versus Wilder. No, AJ would lose to Wilder right now.
Bro, you can't keep saying this, bro. You know what? Yeah, I'll keep it real. I'm gonna say this now. Yeah, I've never wanted to see AJ Wilder more than today. I've never wanted to see AJ Wilder more.
It might be on Misfits, but you know what I'm saying. But Shane, it was over a year ago. Because we started doing our YouTube thing a year ago. A year ago that I said to you on DR Sports that Anthony Joshua will never be a world champion ever again. Do you remember that?
Yeah, vividly.
And everyone's like, oh, don't be so ridiculous. He can
win a vacant strap.
He can win a vacant strap. Everyone said, well, he can win a vacant strap. I said, 18 months ago, I told you on DR Sports, go find the footage. AJ will never be a world champion ever again. And I came close to changing it. Because I thought...
Really and truly, you said that because you felt he would never beat Usyk. But we did say vacant strap. He still didn't even win that, bro.
Couldn't win the vacant strap.
Bro, this is looking mad, fam.
Against Daniel Dubois.
He said Rance is fuming right now. I hear it, bro.
Why?
Bro, I don't even care, fam. This is how you know, bro. Me and Nick are fight fans.
Bro.
We're not fans of fighters. We're fight fans. So we don't care if Dubois won. Dubois got skin out that would have been dying.
Also, huge congratulations to Daniel Dubois. He's going into a fight. Like I said before, AJ's had 12 world title fights, 10 unification fights. How many world title fights has Daniel Dubois had? One against Usyk,
yeah.
And he lost it. So he's going into a fight against Anthony Joshua, someone who's more experienced than him, someone who's used to fighting at the top level more than him. All of these different things, and I do think that AJ's a more versatile fighter. But he came in with the right game plan. He came in with the right game plan.
He held his nerve, bro.
100%.
He held his nerve. I think AJ lost his bottle in this fight.
Yeah.
Because I feel like even to the point of how he got knocked out. You recovered enough to the point where
you could hurt him.
You could hurt him, and you didn't trust the process in the sense that you literally, you know when big clubs play against small clubs in football.
Andrew's a dick.
And they. Hey, fam, I'm trying to make a good point right now, fam. Hey, what's Spencer Ferron saying? No. If anyone's watching this, someone please get Spencer Ferron on the interview, bro. I need to see Spencer Ferron in the interview, bro.
Why? What is his prediction? What did he say?
No, he was the one who accused the judge, innit? So he's probably going to be like, bro, the judge is working, fam. But
Spencer Ferron and Johnny Nelson, do not listen to these, man. Don't listen to us either, because what do we know? Fuck it up.
But what was I going to say, though? You know when like a Crystal Palace scores against the City? And
yes.
They scored too early.
Yeah.
He had that same mindset of he landed a good punch, and it's like, and this is my only chance. You didn't trust the process.
But Crystal Palace normally will score against the City and then shut up shop. But Daniel Dubois kept attacking and kept attacking and kept attacking.
For me, bro, if I was AJ, I would have used that time that I hurt Dubois to regain my legs.
Yeah.
That's what I would have done.
Yeah.
Use that time to regain my legs.
Yeah.
Because you're not going to win this, bro. He literally tried to knock my man out there and then, and that was a mistake, fam.
Nah, Daniel Dubois was spraying bombs like an Israeli, blood. That was mad.
Trust me.
Rance is fuming. He don't rate Dubois. It don't matter. He don't need to rate Dubois. Dubois going home, the heavyweight champion of the world, blood.
Trust me.
Do you know what I'm saying? He ain't going to go to no club and beat no gal, but it don't matter. Like, do you know what I'm saying?
He got to half his money getting taken by his dad.
100%. It's what time is it? It's nearly bedtime for him. Do you know what I'm saying? But to be honest with you, like, as much as when you say you don't rate Daniel Dubois, this is heavyweight boxing. This is why heavyweight boxing is different to other weight classes, because someone comes in and lands a big bomb, and me and Shane both said we think AJ will win. This is what we think is going to happen. Blah blah blah. And Rand said the same. We're all in agreement. We can all have these game plans. The moment we saw about 45 seconds into the fight, we saw Daniel Dubois land an overhand right, and AJ was wobbled and dropped. We said, this fight is now completely changed. Right. Everything's changed. From this position here, this is now a totally different scenario. And that doesn't necessarily happen in other weight classes. It's not quite the same in other weight classes. Can happen, but not quite as much. But with heavyweight boxing, that's what it is. It don't matter. With
Rant saying he don't rate Dubois, I get it. You don't have to rate Dubois, though, because Dubois' performance today, the game plan today with him and Don Charles, I'm assuming him and Don Charles put it together, it worked, bro. And you got to understand that he's going up against a guy that he knows does have confidence issues. If you can touch him with something early, he might question himself.
As much as you might not rate Daniel Dubois, here's why you also can't rate AJ, because Daniel Dubois went in and executed his game plan perfectly. AJ's game plan, to me, what he was trying to do didn't look like the wrong game plan, but AJ didn't execute it. He did not execute his game plan correctly. So here you are. Do you know what I'm saying?
I mean, Frank again beats Eddie.
The thing that's going to make this interesting is now Daniel Dubois got the belt, and not only he's not going to charge crazy money to fight. A lot of other heavyweights now are going to be like, hold on a minute,
easier food.
Joseph Parker. Hold on a minute, I'm back. Joseph Parker's now looking at it like, boy, I might be a world champion again. Do you know what I'm saying? A lot of people.
Bro,
Derek Chisora is going to be like, yo,
bro, let me get a little piece.
Yo, let me get a piece of that food, man. You know what I'm saying? Dillian White's going to fancy a bit. A lot of people are going to fancy a bit. So
trust me.
So Andrew Green said Francis writing AJ's eulogy. And he's not taking it well.
How the hell did he get caught with both hands down in round one? But this is the thing. Like, as I said, with Dubois, we knew he was going to come out fast. I just thought he was going to walk onto a shot. The AJ looked like the only person who didn't expect Dubois to come out fast.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, we knew, like, he came in there like the fight was the Otto Wallen fight. Yeah, like, it was going to be a slow-paced, methodical fight. Nah, bro, this guy's going to come out fast.
This guy's going to try and bang you out in the first half of the fight.
Literally. And you knew that Dubois was going to do that. AJ just didn't know that. You know what I'm saying? Which, Rance is writing AJ's eulogy. Man is not taking it well, bro. I'm not a.
I would hate to see Rance's devastation when Tank eventually loses.
Trust me,
he'll be distraught. But like Shane said, we don't support individual
facts,
fighters. We just support boxing.
I'm a boxing fan. You know what I'm saying?
No one can call us an AJ hater. We predicted AJ
to win. You know what I'm saying? Like I do this for the only person who has a little bit when Ryan beat Devin, I was a bit disappointed still. Cause I don't like Ryan.
The whole boxing world was disappointing.
I don't like Ryan, but
no, if we don't like a fighter, it's for a reason.
Fact.
It's not. It's like the stuff that Ryan was doing.
If Tank knocked out Devin, I wouldn't be like that because I don't dislike Tank. You know what I'm saying? But with Dubois and AJ, I just thought AJ's a better fighter, and he still might be a better fighter, but boxing is mental, and I feel like you can clearly see one person came with a game plan that worked, and the other person, even if they did come with a game plan, they didn't execute. And literally, as I said, AJ was the only person in this entire fight, even ringside, us, we know nothing about boxing, but we all said he was going to start fast. AJ just didn't look like he knew.
Also, Dubois is still intellectually challenged, my brother. He still is. Like, it's no, what do you mean just admit it? We said Dubois had the right game plan today and he executed his game plan perfectly.
You two geniuses on Rant's channel saying Dubois is intellectually challenged.
He still is.
He still is.
He's just big and strong. He's very big.
No, but here's the thing.
We are wrong. We were wrong.
Here's the thing. I feel like because he's intellectually challenged is what allowed him to fight so well. Because he wasn't thinking through that fight. He didn't think through that fight. Man just bum rushed him, bro. It's not like man put in a Bivol performance. He's still in the, you know what I'm saying? Man saying it like man was boxing like Sugar Ray Leonard, fam. Man literally went in there like a kamikaze. It doesn't take in great intelligence to do that, fam. No way there, man. Just put your face first and fight, fam.
Yeah, that's facts. That is facts. Dubois did well, man. There was a couple of things that he did that we hadn't seen from him before, which I give him big credit for. I did say, but on the run up to the fight, just on the build up on this stream, I said, can he counterpunch? You said no. I also thought probably not. We've never seen him counterpunch before.
Yeah, fact.
But he did. He counterpunched effectively, which was really, really good. And he stayed in the pocket, which is really, really good.
You two got proven wrong. He said Haney had his ass in the air as well. He and AJ, bro. Haney fought to the 12th round, bro.
Haney also fought someone that was on drugs
and overweight. So, man said he should quit boxing before losing brain cells. Dubois therefore gonna listen to the stream. And, bro, to be fair, that's what he's supposed to do, bro. He's not supposed to listen to man like me, bro. What's he doing listening to man like me, fam? I was wrong, bro. I don't mind. But here's the thing, like,
gotta give credit where credit's due.
He won a great fight, bro. I'm not gonna say, but I'm still gonna say the same things. But you gotta understand, bro. This is entertainment for me, fam. I ain't fighting Dubois. And this is the thing. I don't expect Dubois to listen to people like me. Yeah. I expect Dubois to listen to people like me and laugh.
Look at my mom's comment.
That 1 second. He ended AJ's career on TV, man. Yeah, I know. Hearn looked like he got his wife. Hearn looked like he got told his wife got nabbed after 3 rounds.
Bro, if Eddie Hearn could have the choice between his wife getting kidnapped or AJ getting kidnapped, he'd pick his wife.
Trust me.
He'd keep AJ and let his wife go.
You know why it's so mad, fam? Because
we said Eddie Hearn's gonna be on suicide watch tonight.
Bro, he could have lost AJ and Devin in the same day, fam. It's mad.
Yeah.
Boy.
He said it's the fact that you rate him off like he's a bum, though, G. No, facts. No, big facts, man. Big facts.
No, but this is the thing. I still don't rate Dubois' boxing skills. I just knew he's always going to be.
If you watched our stream, I'm assuming that you've been back and forth between ours and Rance's stream, and love for checking in as well. We had a set way we thought the fight was going to go, and the moment that Dubois landed that first right hand, we said. Rip up the script.
Literally, after round 1, I said Dubois is going to win.
Yeah, you did.
Literally, I said Dubois is going to win.
Yeah.
But the reason why is because because you got to bear in mind, bro, what Dubois done is exactly what I thought he would do.
Yeah.
And I thought AJ being AJ, he would also know that.
And Ben Davison.
Yeah. This guy's going to come in aggressive. Walk this guy onto punches.
Yeah.
He didn't do that. So for me, if I knew, obviously it's a great performance from Dubois, but I'm not even surprised. I don't think that where we're disagreeing with you, I think we don't think that we underrated Daniel Dubois. We're probably sitting here now thinking that we overrated AJ. And you're right though. I'm not.
Yeah, 100%.
You're right, bro.
100%.
Because obviously,
like the video and subscribe.
Obviously, hindsight's 20/20 in it. And I don't mind being wrong, bro. I don't mind being, especially when it's entertaining like that, man. Bro. For people like us, the content we would much prefer it be the other way around, because seeing AJ with his legs in the air like he was in a Dexter Daps video, fam, was mad, fam. I can't even lie, fam. My man is out here doing madness, bro.
The reaction to the knockout is ridiculous because it's just us laughing for ages. It just makes us look like top level haters. Like, Miles' comment. He said, going 12 rounds of Usyk just to get slumped by Dubois is crazy. That's facts. That's boxing, but that's facts.
Yeah? You know what?
That's facts. Shout out Miles, man. That's facts.
Yeah, AJ's a 2-time heavyweight world champion. And him being retired with his knee on all fours, I still think will be what he's remembered for.
Man was doing Pilates.
Bro.
Man was doing downward dog, bro. In the ring.
You got to teach my girl to do what you were doing.
There you go.
Yeah, what you were doing, bro, your man was on all fours. As my man says, it's like a bitch, fam. That's a bad bitch, bro.
This does bust the division wide open. You know,
man, AJ's got his chain and soul snatched. Trust me.
Yeah, facts. AJ's good when he's on top, but when he's under pressure, he cracks. Man has no bottle, and that's why we thought, you know, how is he going to approach the fight? Do you know what I mean? Does he come out? Ultimately, a lot of this fight was going to be whoever lands the first big blow could potentially win the fight.
Trust me.
But the way that we saw AJ land a couple of right hands on Daniel Dubois, granted his legs were gone, it looks like Daniel Dubois has got much more punch resistance than AJ, which he always had to have because he has no defense.
But there's also that. But I also felt like Dubois, and it brings me back to the fact of him being intellectually challenged. Let me tell you why, bro. Dubois, when he got hurt, he didn't overthink it.
No.
You can tell it was mechanical for him.
It's a fight.
You know what I'm saying? Whereas AJ, you can almost see it as like when he's in that place, his brain is working and he's asking himself questions like, how did I get hit? How am I here?
Yeah.
Whereas Dubois, when he gets hit, it's like, bro, it's a fight. He doesn't overthink things.
This is what me and Rance were arguing about yesterday with Devin Haney. Fighter versus boxer. He doesn't like Devin because he feels that Devin's a boxer, but he tries to fight like a fighter and he doesn't.
But he only done that in the Ryan fight.
I understand that. Today, Daniel Dubois, AJ's a boxer. He's not a great fighter, but he's a good boxer, not a great fighter. Daniel Dubois is not a great boxer, but he's a good fighter. So when it come down to it, it was fight versus box. And Daniel Dubois, when he's hurt, he's just gonna have a fight.
He's gonna. That's the thing. Like, and it might sound crazy, but sometimes it's that form of crazy that comes off. That's why I say he's intellectually challenged, in the sense that any intellectual person, for one, any intellectual person isn't boxing, but any intellectual person. When I mean, bro, you're not doing that for a living, bro. You'd be a lawyer or a solicitor or something.
I disagree with that, but
okay. My point is, any intellectual person, when they get hit, thinks self-preservation. Dubois thinks a complete opposite. And that's why I'm saying he doesn't think his way through fights.
Yeah.
It's all mechanical for him. And with AJ, when it got tough, you can clearly see that AJ's still trying to think his way through the fight. Like, he's asking himself, how did I get here? Like, there was literally a situation where he was in the corner and you could just see it in his face. He was, and that's how I knew he was going to lose the fight, bro. Yeah. Because when AJ goes back to Madison Square Garden, and he was in Madison Square Garden today, like, I know. I
want to see Ben Shalom's reaction to this. Ben Shalom's reaction.
Why?
Because he's been beefing with Eddie all week.
Yeah, facts.
So I want to see Ben Shalom's reaction to this because that's going to be
Dubois only walks forward and blocks with his face. He knows how to take a punch.
Yeah.
Fact.
Yeah.
Dubois still loses to Usyk in a rematch, of course.
Yeah.
But the difference with him fighting Usyk in a rematch is he knows he can hurt Usyk.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So he will have that additional advantage.
That fight could have been a lot shorter than it was. There was one knockdown, the ref didn't count as a knockdown. And there's the time there was one little low blow and the ref wasn't repeated low blows, one low blow. He gave him a long time to recover. That fight could have been a lot shorter.
There was also where there was a knockdown. He let him continue fighting.
Andrew's comment.
Which one?
The one that's up now. Read it.
This is exactly why you should beat your kids. Facts.
Oh my god!
What killed me is AJ rocked with the right and thought he was back in the fight just to get put on the ground.
100%.
That for me, yeah.
What song? When Shane edits the footage, what song do you man want to see over this footage?
Trust me, yeah. In fact, yeah. What song do you want to see? Whack. Hey fam. It
might be I love bad bitches. That's my fucking problem. that might be one.
Trust me. Bro, my man is literally on all fours like a gal. You know, Hey, Anaconda. Anaconda from Nicki Minaj. Hey, fam, this is mad, bro. My man made everybody have to say a giant Y. Because man was on all fours. Man got a... Literally, I'm a big man watching man on all fours, bro. Literally.
Usyk resume looking more impressive now because he already beat Daniel Dubois. Yes and no.
Yeah,
we have to see what, not off this, but we have to see what Daniel Dubois does going forwards. But
I still think, yeah, the maddest thing.
This is why Eddie Hearn's a legend because look how much money he's generated out of AJ.
Yeah,
where AJ should be in and around like this kind of, you know what I mean? Like, is he levels above Daniel Dubois? Is he level? I think he's better, but is he levels above? But the money that he's retiring with, his levels compared to where he actually is.
Fact, 100%. Super retired as one of the richest guys ever.
Yeah.
Usyk resume aging like wine. Fury's aging like milk. But bro, that's not even surprising, bro. Look, bro. Fury came into this game already an old man, bro. This guy probably was drinking pints in primary school. So what did you expect, bro? Like,
oh my god. Final thoughts.
I can't believe that.
Final thoughts. Are you still in shock?
Yeah, I'm in shock still. I'm in shock.
The only reason I'm not like in shock is because once we saw that first punch, we knew.
No, but
after round one, I'm still in shock. Stop focusing on that. I'm in shock more from round one than I'm in shock from round five. I think you're still in shock from round five. No, seeing man doing downward dog and all that kind of moves there.
That minute, fam, I can't lie, yeah. It's still a legendary Nick J. Francis YouTube channel, Only Facts Boxing moment, fam. That is one of the best moments I've had on this channel, bro. That was hilarious, bro. My man was full on doing head top, bro. Hey, bro. On a level, I need to figure out what song to put over that. Someone says, I'm in shock like I got hit by Pikachu's Thunderbolt. Bro, it's mad. Thanks for everybody for tuning in.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I'm going to wrap it up. Daniel Dubois, heavyweight champion of the world. How long that lasts, I don't know, because Frank will do some magical matchmaking for sure, because he ain't fighting no Usyk or anything like that. It will be some next...
Atoma, bro.
Oh.
In-house, give Atoma a chance to fight for the world heavyweight championship.
Because Atoma's the truth, you know. I've seen him live.
Yeah, Toma's a bad boy fight. I don't know. It might be too green for him, but
maybe,
bro. But at least the boy won the belt out and out, innit?
Yeah. Facts. Listen, congratulations, Daniel Dubois. A great knockout stoppage, a great fight.
Love Miles, bro.
Do you know what I'm saying? Knocked him down multiple times, won the belt fair and square. No one can say nothing to him. Still intellectually challenged, but it is what it is, blood. Do you know what I'm saying? At least you're rich and you can afford good healthcare. And that's just what it is, man.
Way there.
You know what I mean? Listen,
you can afford the money to give to your dad at the end of the night, fam. You know them.
Big up everyone that's been in the stream. Like the video on the way out. Anything you want to say?
Are you live tomorrow for the Man City game?
Yes, I'll be live for the Arsenal Man City game as well. So lock in for that because, boy, man might be holding more corn tomorrow. It might be a very long weekend on the Nick J. Francis channel, blood. But it is what it is.
Tune in for tomorrow, but yeah, love for today.
Man, them. Peace. We're out, man.